Okay, let's see. Get crack-a-lackin'. Crack-a-lackin'. Give it a couple minutes for everybody to come in. Kind of far away. Maybe I need to get this. There we go. Hi, Riri. Hi, Ashley. Dawn. Take a sip of my juice, get my voice going. So it's my year of color. I put on a bunch of colorful bracelets and did my nails all different colors. Got lots of color. Year of color. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Rachel. Pamela. Hi, Lena. Happy New Year. Working and lurking. Okay. Darla, Debbie. Thank you, Debbie Bruce. I'll be mailing you something, Debbie. Dawn, Terry, Maseki, Linda. Let's see who else. Am I missing? I'm sure Pamela. I'm sure I'm missing people. Mitz, Rhonda. So yeah. Let's see. And I did fix my what do you call it, yardstick, so it's not touching anything that's on the desk. So hopefully that won't shake. I saw that it was touching the pencils or the pens and a box of pens, and that's why. So if I moved anything on the desk, it radiated up to that, shook the camera. Hopefully I got it fixed. Hi, Peggy, Barb, Dawn. I can hear you now. Just figured out I had my earphone button. Oh my gosh, Rachel. Hi, Terry Brett, Dawn. Oh my gosh. Maseki. So yeah, so if y'all were here on the New Year's Eve streamathon on Friday, and thank you everybody that participated. Thank you, Mary, for hosting. Thanks to all the mods for modding. So I thought it was really, really fun, a good success. And hi there, Jonna, sister woman, Peggy. And it was so fun. There were so many people that, pulled it off. And so I thought it was really great. So thanks everybody that participated and Mary for hosting and getting it all together. So it was fun. Hi, Janet. Good morning. Speaking of mods. And then Janet kicked off her scavenger hunt on her episode from 11:30 p.m. till 1:30 a.m. New Year's Eve and into New Year's Day. And so what I did was my portion was on Friday morning, my usual 8:30. And I talked about 3 ways to collect color, and I showed 3 different books, a way to do that. So I worked a little bit more in this one. I was going to just do this portion in a sketchbook, which I do have, and I did start it in a sketchbook. But I thought it's more accessible if everybody has just a comp book. It's easier to do a comp book. Then this is just my mini comp book, which again, this is going to be my collage portion of collecting color. Again, this can be any book. This collage can be in here. You can have a separate book for collaging if you want to collage. You don't have to. I'm just going to show different ways that I'm going to be doing color in 2022. 3 ways. I know. Wasn't it good, Terry? Wasn't it good? I know. It was awesome. It was awesome. Hi, Riri. I'm sure I'm missing people coming in. So thanks everybody for being here. So we're going to work on doing different things with color this year. Or I am. You don't have to, but I'm going to be doing different things with color. I think I need to move my camera back just a little. Hang on, let me move it back. Hang on, Rachel. I think that's a little better. Let's move it over this way. Just trying to straighten it up there. I think that's better. Hi, Kimberly. So, Picola, Janet. Now, Janet, hold on now, Janet. I haven't heard from Julie today, but Picola, her hubster's off of work today. So I said, just take the day off. Tina has some, I think the electrician's coming in. So she may not be here. And I haven't heard from Julie. So we'll just see how it goes. If I need to, we'll mod Rachel or somebody if we need to. Rachel goes, oh no, don't mod me. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, so thanks everybody for being here. It's a rainy, windy. The wind woke me up in the middle of the night. It was so, we were under a wind advisory. It was so windy, and it wasn't even hardly raining. But it's drizzly out and kind of cloudy. But it's really, really windy, and it dropped down. We were in the 70s day before yesterday. We're now in the 30s. So we went from the air conditioner to the heater. So yeah, but it's real windy out there. Oh my gosh, I could just see Rachel and Janet would be booting each other out. I'd have no mods. Hi, Mary too. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Janet. Where'd it go? Right there. For real. Hi, C&P. Becky Kalura. As long as it comes with an instructional manual, it's not hard. You look at the little dots and you can see what you can do and what you can't do. It's not really a lot to it, Rachel. It's just kind of kicking mods. I mean, no, not kicking mods, kicking bots. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Who else has come in? Oh, let me show y'all this while I remember. I pulled it up on my iPad so it would be nice and big. Let's see. So remember I showed y'all Cameron was working on a painting for his BFF and at their wedding. So he finished it. Look at this. I'm hoping it's going to show up. It's a little flashed out, but he finished this painting for them for Christmas. So look at that lace and those rocks. Isn't this awesome, guys? This awesome. So he finished the painting for them, and it's pretty big. It's about as big as this right here. I don't know what that is. 14 by 17. I don't know. Anyway, I thought it turned out really good. Isn't that good? Oh, I'm so proud of him. It looks so good. So, yeah. So let's see. What else do I have to show? I'm sure I got something else for show and tell. Something else. Oh, Denise is going to be here. Denise is coming down tomorrow and staying till Wednesday afternoon. So we'll probably go do some shopping and hang out tomorrow. And then she'll stream with me on Wednesday. So we're going to do a planner stream with Denise on Wednesday. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Didn't he do great, Janet? I know he did, didn't he? He did do great. So, yeah, it's really big. It's about this big. He worked on it here for a while, then took it home and worked on it from home. You saw how he keeps his art supplies in a suitcase, just all thrown in there. Janet probably fainted when she saw that suitcase. But anyway, so sorry, my sister-in-law's. It's my sister-in-law's birthday. They're Hubster and her talking. Let's see. And yeah, let's see. I said hi to Kimberly. I don't want to miss people. Jane. I said hi to Barb, chicken pot pie. Yeah, we had a wind advisory overnight. It was so windy. It woke me up. It was so windy. And but yeah, about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, well, till 4. It's still windy. It's still windy, but not like it was last night. Let's see, Mars ability to put his hands in there. You just don't care. I know. So anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to kind of review the different books. I was really in a hurry on Friday because I only had 2 hours to put it together and kind of show you. Oh, my foot's asleep. Um, only had 2 hours on Friday to show and tell what I put together for the year. Hi, Ann, Amy. Let's see, Sherry Bug. Didn't he, Debbie? I know. So anyway, let's see. I didn't do any shopping. We didn't go anywhere. We didn't do anything. Hubster went out to the grocery store. He says it's a madhouse out there and a lot of things were open on New Year's Day. I was surprised. And Denise said the same thing. She went to the grocery store on New Year's Day. She goes, "Oh my gosh, it was crazy out there." I didn't go anywhere. I haven't been anywhere since last week sometime. I don't even remember the last day I went out of the house. Stayed here and worked on this. So I didn't even go to the bookstore or anything. So I'm looking around. Oh, let me pull this because I want to show that as part of this. Let's see what else. I did make a list. I did make a list of supplies to think about using in your whatever books you want to work in. And again, I also have a sketchbook, but I moved from the sketchbook to this book. Well, I'll just show it to you. I showed it on Friday. So I was going to just do a sketchbook to do this portion. And so I had all the colors and everything, going in this one. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to move it into a composition book because everybody can pretty much find some kind of a comp book or something similar. It doesn't have to be any of this exact stuff. It's just a way you work out what's the best way for you to collect color. And we'll do some color challenges throughout the year. And I made a list of supplies, and so I put real colorful. Did my nails colorful. I put on lots of colorful bracelets. I'm trying to make it colorful. Can you tell? Trying to make it colorful. Hi, Dan and Anne. I'll keep watching. So I made there's a couple of blank pages at the beginning, and then I wrote out. So if y'all need to get your Society of Idea Collectors book out or your Post-it notes or something to take notes so that y'all can get crack-a-lacking on the color if you want to do it, And of course, you can always post anything you want under the Society of Idea Collectors. Full word, Society of Idea Collectors, even though our acronym is SOIC. I think a school has that on Instagram. So we just put in hashtag Society of Idea Collectors, all one word. So if you want to post your books, what you're doing, how you're going to do your coloring collection, your color collection. So yeah. Reading chat too. I want to keep up with everybody as much as I can. Let me turn my monitor just a little. There we go. And so anyway, now if you do this madness, I'm going to tell you, it probably took me 3 hours, and I was quick, and I did it with with different baby wipes. It took me 3 hours or so to do this here. And you notice it's not neat. It's not supposed to be, but you can do it however you want. This probably freaks Janet out. But it took me about 3 hours and about 20 baby wipes to do this in a composition book. And I know I'm skipping over some pages. But I did 2, 3, or sometimes 4 of the same color. So... So I did a whole comp book of and it's just plain craft paint. Hi, Kenneth. How you doing? Are you off the line for a while again? I don't know what state you're in. But yeah. Let's see. What did you have to take a couple of what did you have to take a couple of phone calls? Not sure what you mean. Oh, I'm not sure what you mean, Rachel. A couple of phone calls when? This morning? I don't know what you mean. Sorry. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Jerry. And Colleen, remind me, and I'll show you. And if you still want me to, or if you haven't figured out how to connect a whole bunch of inserts, how to collect a whole bunch of inserts in one book. If you want me to show that, I didn't get to it on Friday, obviously, because of the time constraints. Let me move all these stickers there. So, it took you 3 hours to put that color down. Yes, it did. It took me 3 hours. Oh, I thought you said something about a phone call. Oh, I don't know. Yes, it took 3 hours to fill this. It took 3 hours to fill this comp book with color. And okay, all right, Colleen. And so remember, I started doing this in a sketchbook, but then I moved it over into a comp book because that's easier for everybody, and everybody can probably get one of these somewhere, Dollar Tree or Walmart, whatever. And so anyway, this one will be for sketching and note taking on color. This one is going to be, as you can see here, the very kind of simplified negative space, and I am writing in it, and I'll show you what I've done in this so far. But this is also, I've got other things going on in this book as well. But as far as the color goes, it's going to be in this insert here. See, it's in this one right here. This is going to be my color one, but I have all kinds of other things going on in my travel. I call it Travelers. It's not the official Travelers book, but it's the leather Midori type rubber elastic band connectors. I don't know what you want to call it. And most people just call it a Traveler's Notebook, even though it's not the brand Travelers. So anyway, I'll show you what I've got done in here. I've done a few more pages in the botanical section, and which has nothing to do with the color portion. So if you want to do any kind of like little TN, receive heads up that we were so late. I'm not sure what you mean, Darlene. Let's see. Karen, just be in Beth. Okay, so we're going to do this kind of a notebook, or I am. And you can recombine some of this. If you want to do this kind of thing in a composition book, if you want to paint in your TNs, if you want, whatever you want to do. I'm showing you how I'm doing my year of color. But you can combine, recombine. You could do it all in one book. You could, however you want to do it. And yeah, the whatchamacallit. Yeah. Okay, so again, I painted all these pages with some acrylic paint colors, and then I wrote down some things. Of course, it's not all. We ought to do that together. We'll go through the list of color things that are in these colors, and you can write down what I have, and you could suggest other ones, and we can make a longer list. Let me get a note for that. Let me get a pen. We'll do that. And then also, I wanted to start you with some list of, and if y'all have been doing art journaling and all this and hanging around here for 10 years, y'all already know all this, but it's just nice to review, put it in your Society of Idea Collector notebook or whatever, however you keep your ideas. And so I made a list of like supplies that have colors to them. And if y'all think of something else, let me know. I will write them down. I'm trying to turn my monitor a little. Sorry, Rachel, making you get out the Dramamine. Let's see. Dawn, Gilly, anybody coming in? And for those that are new or lurking or watching the recording, I talk to people. It's a chat show. It's a chat and art show. So there's a lot of chatting going on. If you don't like chat, if you don't, if you don't like it, come join the live sometime, and then you will, because then you're going to be involved with everybody, and it'll be so much more fun for you. So just FYI, it's a chat show. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. Oh, Linda Renz, thank you so much for the super sticker, girl. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I appreciate that, Linda. Mary's asking, Dee Dee, do you ever use a typewriter? I don't have a typewriter. I do have stamps that look like typewriter letters, but no, I don't have a typewriter. So, and I don't have a sewing machine. Well, I have one of Boo's here. She has a brand new one here. She has 2 sewing machines. She has one at her dorm, and then she keeps one here, but I don't use it. I'm not going to use her sewing machine, but I don't have a sewing machine or a typewriter. So thank you so much, Linda. I appreciate that. Reader Boris, a chat show. Yes, Barb. Oh my gosh. Hi, Juanita. Thank you again, Linda. All right. So get ready to write. This list right here is colors, and this is just other stuff that you can use. And I have way longer lists that I've used for scrapbooking and art journaling and different things. But I'm trying to kind of condense it down to here to what we would be using with color. Juanita, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, guys. I appreciate it. And I'm hoping to get back to doing some well, no, I don't want to tell y'all. I have a plan. I do have a plan. Maybe by the end of January into February, I do have a new plan for some thank yous. But I don't want to say it yet because, then I feel like, I got to hurry up and do it. And I have a plan, but we'll see how it goes. So for those of you that support the channel, I have not forgotten about you. I do appreciate all of you supporting the channel. I do. So thank you, Juanita. I call her Littlefoot. I'll tell the story real quick about Juanita. Juanita spins like literally with a spinning wheel, her own wool and her own yarn. She spins it herself. And some years ago, she was spinning and she had her foot on the treadle. Is that what it's called? Where you do this and you're spinning up here on the wheel and you're releasing the wool onto the wheel and her foot's just going. And look, now she says, I forget what size foot she said, but her foot looked really little. So I started calling her Littlefoot. So that's how I started calling Juanita. She spins Littlefoot because I watched her spinning her yarn and her foot looked really little. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, so here we go. I'll keep an eye on chat. Don't forget a couple things, guys. Make sure you have live chat clicked at the top of the chat window. It defaults to top chat. Make sure you have live chat clicked. Make sure you are at least in 720 or 1080p in the little wheel under the video so that you have good clarity. If it starts getting fuzzy, if something snapped it out of, HD back into whatever, then make sure that your wheel is still in 720 or 1080p. Put it in caps if you're talking to me. And let's see, I didn't get the pan pencils. I got some high pigment eyeshadow. Palette lighting deal. Yeah, you can use that it's just like pastels, but pan pastels are totally different than pastels. I'm just going to be honest with you. There's nothing like pan pastels. That's good that you did that, Hermit's Tale, but it's not going to be exactly the same. Pan pastels are not chalky. They're not dry. They don't leave hardly any dust, and they're kind of creamy feeling. I can't explain it. Buy one pan of pan pastels in like a flesh tone or something and test it out. You'll see what it's like. That is so true. That is so true. We'll leave that to Juanita. We'll leave that to Juanita. All right. So here's some supplies that you can collect to use in either a junk journal, a TN, um, a color journal, a collage journal, whatever kind of journal you want to use. And I'm using three. So whether you have multiples, use one, a sketchbook, whatever you want to use. Here are some things that you can use that we all probably have some of, if not all of, from doing art journaling over the years. Okay. Of course, there's stickers. You know, we have our sticker books. We have, let me grab one here. We have all different kind of sticker books, sticker packs, sticker sheets, happy planner stickers. And speaking of happy planner, remember Denise is going to be here Wednesday. She's got some stories. She goes, "Oh my gosh, Mom, I think she said 5. I'm up to 5 planners. I need an intervention." So we'll talk planners on Wednesday with Denise. Um, Okay, so stickers and stamping. A lot of times we don't think of our, letter stamping or just image stamping, rubber stamping. We don't think of it as colors, but if you have any kind of ink pads or and I like to use these little ones. I just pulled on. Here's some of my um, archival ink ones, and I just put them here on top of my letters because that's what I've been doing lately. Is been doing letters with the colors, and so don't forget about your inks and stamping. I should put stamping slash inks. And of course you have paint. I didn't put down paint, but y'all, know paint. Paint. Let's see. Anita. Who else? Okay. So sticker stamping and inks. Ribbon and fabric. I did use some little pieces of ribbon and a couple of little pieces of fabric in here. Of course, your papers, whether that be, and I've got a list of over here, I've got a whole list of papers. So we'll go over here in a minute. Now, not all of these are colors, but you can always paint, ink, stain, change the colors of these papers. But I have a whole list of different kind of papers you can use, whether it's in your coloring collection or in just any kind of art journaling or anytime you want to just use anytime you want to use papers. Okay. Oh, that's Colleen. You don't want to see my alphabet stamp collection. Oh, okay. So that's papers. We'll get to that in a minute. Postage stamps, which I did use some of that in here. Because postage stamps, and it doesn't have to be even related to what you're doing. It's to go by the color. A lot of these things that I use, especially in this book here, have maybe nothing to do with anything. They're just going by the color. Okay. Of course, die cuts. If you have the store-bought kind, if you have a Cricut or a Cameo or some kind of cutting machine, there's all kinds of things you can die cut just based on color. Okay, so that you can do so many cool things with die cuts. And then if you specify a color to what you're doing, that even doubles the versatility. Faux ephemera, tissue paper. Now I did put a couple of types of paper over here and I duplicated it over here, but tissue papers come in lots of colors and it's very cheap. So, and they're thin. So if you want to do like a little background, Colleen, I know Colleen really likes to do this kind of thing. So I'm picking on her. She'll be my example. Hi, Arlene. Shelly. Hi, Tina. Tina got to pop in. I think she said she is expecting an electrician, and so she's probably going to be in and out. So thanks for popping in, Tina. Okay, so tissue paper is thin, and you can not just use just a solid color, but you can use ones like, let's just say, a white one with pink roses. You can use that in your pink. Right. So there's lots of different ways to use the tissue paper and napkins. Now, I probably won't be using napkins in this book because I'm not using really any wet medium. Like I'm not using matte medium in here, or a lot of wet glue. I might use a drop of Eileen's tacky for a ribbon or something, but I'm trying to keep this to tape and glue sticks in this whole book. Okay, whereas over here in my collage, this has got my matte medium. And then this book is going to have drawings, note taking, sketching, ideas of all different kind of color things, which also I want to hopefully incorporate what I do in here with what I want to do for you guys later on. So I have to take it one thing at a time, and we'll have to see how people like it. Okay, so napkins, washi tapes, and I already said fabric, magazine images and calendar images, flowers, leaves, collage books, and by that I mean the books that we buy that have images in them like this, you know, things like this. These books that we buy off of Amazon that have just all images in it made for collage. You can find things based off of color in there. So that's why I said collage books and your own old artwork. Okay. Your own old artwork. Hang on. Denise is messaging me. Let me see what she's got. Maybe she's watching from afar. She's probably getting ready for work. Oh, they're all talking about how cold it is in Anchorage. Okay, I might take my phone out if it keeps dinging. I'm on like 3, 4 different family uh, group texts. Oh, thank you, Julianne, for the super sticker. Happy New Year to you too. Thank you, Julianne. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. Thanks so much. Um, yeah, I don't know what I don't know what kind of artwork Dan does. I don't know. Not sure. We need to find out. We need to grill him. I mean, ask polite questions. Hi, Dr. Dot. Let's see who else. Sylvie, Happy New Year. Let's see who else. Okay, so your old artwork, like if you have old sketchbooks, collage work, and let's just say you have a book that's just got, all right, let me hang on, let me take my phone out of here. They're all going to be talking in for a while. So if you have your old artwork that has like maybe a section of color in it that you like, then that could be something that if you're not going to, you don't like the piece, you just, you have a whole, and I've done it before. I'll deconstruct a sketchbook or an art journal in a heartbeat. And I've done so many times and recombine them into other books and different collections. So, you can do that. Use your old artwork. All right, let's see. Anybody else? Happy New Year to everybody coming in. Thanks everybody for being here, and thanks those supporting the channel. Some super chats. I appreciate it. Okay, so now I'm going to go over here to the papers. Write these down so you can't say, "Oh, I don't know what to use. I don't have any ideas." Well, you didn't write it down. I love to tease you guys. And I also wrote down stencils. Stencils is another way to get color. Like again, I'm not going to be using paint and wet medium in this book, but that doesn't mean I won't be using it in this book, or I won't be using it in this book. Okay. So stencils is another great way to have patterns and color. And one stencil can be so versatile. With just depending on if you change the color, move the stencil different ways. A couple of stencils you can get a lot of mileage out of. Okay. So Dan's working on 1926 fire engine color. Oh, wow. Well, Dan, I don't remember if you're on Instagram. You need to be on Instagram so we can see. We need to spy on you. I mean, look at your awesome work. I love teasing. Hi, Jan Terry. Good to see you. Let me take a sip of juice here. Get my voice going. Hi, Amy. Let's see. I know there's beautiful Japanese washi tapes out there, Tina. Well, and the washi tape shop, it's not on Etsy. The washi tape shop you have to buy from the washi tape, I think .com. And then there is Paper Game Co. That one is on Etsy, and both have awesome. And I've bought from both. They both have awesome faux ephemera. They both have awesome washi tapes. Of course, the washi tape shop. Beautiful washi tapes. I showed some last. Oh well, wrap me a couple of pieces around a card, Tina. Wrap me a couple pieces. Okay, so here's some different papers that you can use. And again, you can change the colors of any of these, and these are all good for using in any kind of junk journal, art journal, mixed media, any of the stuff. And again, people go, well, what's the difference between, say, a glue book and collage book? Well, you know, and forget the name of it. You just do what you want to do in your book. If you want to do gluing all one thing in one, and then the next day you do a painting, the next day you do sketching, the next day you do collaging, you do, just make it fun. You have to be fun and not worry about what you want to call it, right? And don't let that stop you, is what I'm saying. Faux ephemera, it's FAUX is how it's spelled, R, and it's fake ephemera. It's like not real ephemera. And ephemera is just little pieces like ticket stubs, receipts, any kind of little paper that's usually thrown away. That's what ephemera, I don't have the real look it up if you want the exact definition. Don't email me. See, not you are, I mean anybody. But it's like castaway papers that people normally throw away. And faux ephemera is like Tim Holtz makes the little fake tickets. Just giving you an example. Timmy has a lot of different faux ephemera, and and he reproduces old like tickets, reproduces them to sell, and that's faux ephemera. It's not real old paper. Okay. All right. So here we go. So ephemera or faux ephemera, scrapbook papers, your own painted or jelly plated papers. Those are awesome. You can do those in any colors. You can use, and I wrote down here also somewhere, deli paper. Deli paper is awesome, especially in thin. Here, let me show you. Deli papers are awesome in thin books that you don't want to get too bulky, and they're so thin. Look. And you can get a box of these really cheap. This is the brown ones, and then the white ones. It's like what you get if you went to a bakery and they gave you a donut. That's what this stuff is, right? So there's white and there's craft color, and there's like 1,000 in each one. I mean, you're never going to run out. I've had these boxes. I can't even tell you how many years I have them. And I've done jelly plating on them, do jelly plating or painting or stamping your own designs on these. And then they're thin. They're thin for you to use in your travelers or other books that you don't want to get. Well, I say you don't want to get bulky. You see mine. So, they're really thin, okay, to use. Oh, Rachel, we like to give Rachel an ASMR moment every now and then. Okay, so like I said, tickets or even faux tickets, music paper, sewing patterns, which it's about like this. Like this thin, but it's got pattern designs on it, which when you tear up makes awesome backgrounds as well. Collaging and just little pieces of background. Old books, old music books, music sheets and music books, parchment paper, wax paper, tissue paper, and napkins, which I said over here as well. Like receipts and just leftover little, pieces of ephemera, calendars, magazines, old greeting cards, and wrapping papers. Wrapping papers are also awesome for little pieces of background. You don't have to save like at Christmas. Don't save it all. Don't save don't save 50 yards of of wrapping paper from all your gifts and from all your relatives. Just save a little piece. Just save a little piece because then you can use it once or twice and you're not going to want to use it again anyway. You're not going to want your whole book filled up with one kind of wrapping paper. So just keep a couple little pieces. And then if you use old greeting cards, whether that's Christmas cards or other kind of cards, peel them apart. Peel off the back, and they're pretty thick. And if you peel them apart carefully, then you can glue down the front or a part of it, the image, some of the text, whatever you want to keep out of it. If you pull it apart, it'll be thinner for you. Okay. um all right, so there's just, and I'll keep adding to the list of supplies. All right, so now what I'm going to do, and I don't have it on, I have various shades of blue and green. I have a couple different greens like olive versus lime green. But I'm going to go ahead and read to you what I have here. Now, again, this is not an extensive list. So what I'm going to do is I'll read what I have. And if you all have a few more ideas, I'll write them down as well. Okay. Now, I don't want to spend it because I got like 20 different, well, 15, I think, main colors. And I don't want to spend a lot of time just going over a list of things that are those colors. You can look it up. But here's what I always recommend to you, especially if you're in the Society of Idea Collectors and you collect ideas and you like to think about things and mind map and question. And don't forget to, write down your questions: who, what, where, when, why, how, and why not. And write those things down and ask those questions of everything. If you can't question something, what was I heard somebody say? If you can't question something, then it's propaganda. So, you should be able to question anything and everything. Okay, so I'm going to give you what I just wrote down a few things, and then after I read mine, then you guys tell me, is it bright enough in here? There we go. It's real dark outside, so I had to readjust my light. Plus, I have my little fairy lights there as well still. I took the greenery out from Christmas, but it makes me happy to have the lights there. So I left them. There. Hi, Devin. Hi, Rebecca. Said Amy Johnson, Kitty Jen. Anybody else I missed? Okay. Lana, like Donna. It's funny, Lana, because my mom's name was Donna and she spelled it Dona. Her name was Donna, like you spell Lana. Yeah. She put it in there though. That was cute. It's Lana like Donna. Well, welcome back. Okay, so here we go. So this is kind of bright lime yellow. But, again, if you want to put every single color of paint that you have in your book, that's fine. But it did take me some hours to do this, okay? Because I had to, and also you have to dry them completely before you move on. So I have a heat tool to dry them in between. You can't paint this, flip the page, paint again, flip the page and paint without drying, because they will stick together and you will not be a happy camper. So make sure the pages are dry in between before you move on. Even if you have to set it aside and let it dry, at least use a hair dryer to help. But do not go from page to page without it being dry, because they will stick together and they will tear. This is just a comp book, cheapest paper you can buy. Okay, here we go. Lemons, banana, corn, the inside of a pineapple, hard hat, bee, like a honeybee, canary, a rubber duck, rain boots, chicks, honeycomb, rose, butterfly, and the sun. Okay, so there's just some ideas for a bright yellow. All right, so we're going to spend like less than 1 minute. If you all have any more things you want to add to the bright yellow, go. And maybe if y'all participate really well today, I'll do a giveaway. I'm just gonna make y'all work for a giveaway. I'm gonna make myself a note to do a giveaway. If y'all work it, girls and guys, work it. A caution sign, okay. And if I miss it, I will go back later. I'll go back later and review the chat. So I'll try daffodil. That's a good one, and write them down later. Okay, because I'm sure I'll probably miss some. Yep, yellow tulips. I did put tulip under the red category. Dandelion. I put dandelion under white because but yeah, I see what you're saying. I put the the little part that you go and send the okay, sunflower and dandelion. Hang on. Dandelion. School bus. School buses are more orange, aren't they? I don't know. Lemonade. But I'm writing it down. Marigold. Taxi. See, look how good y'all are at this. Y'all are good at this. McDonald's sign. I'm not going to draw a McDonald's sign. I mean, I could. That's a good thing. Like Mary would do a urban sketching of a McDonald's. Got taxi. Let's see. Got lemonade, taxi, smiley face. Yeah. Well, I'll just write emoji. Okay, that's all. We're gonna stop on the yellow. French fries. I got lemons, Rebecca. I got lemons. A yellow finch. Yeah, that's a good one. Yellow finch. I guess we could put French fries. Okay, French fries. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on to orange. I got bananas. I did have minions. I did have minions written down on my. I mean, I do have minions and like SpongeBob and some of the characters. I do have those written down in my giant list. In my Society of Idea Collectors, but I didn't really want to do specific characters. I didn't even put down peeps. I wrote chicks. Yeah, like Big Bird, those kind of things. I don't really want to do those. Okay. Yeah, mustard. That's good. Mustard. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on to orange. I say we're going to only spend. We're only yeah. The school bus is more orange. Yeah, Kenneth should know. It is kind of a confusing color, isn't it? All right, we only want to spend about a minute. All right, so now I'm going to move over to orange. Okay, I hope y'all are keeping some notes and some ideas because we're going to be drawing things in this book. This one's going to be like the sketchbook. All right, so here we go with orange. An orange, and I wrote some notes about some of the colors that I've got done so far, based out of this Crayola book that I shared last week. Okay, an orange, carrot, goldfish, pumpkin, clownfish, koi fish, traffic cone, tiger lily flower, fall leaves, and I just wrote crayon just because I didn't write crayon on any of the others. So I got pumpkin, cantaloupe, Rebecca. Okay, I guess I could write it on here. It would almost go under the peach color. Cantaloupe. But yeah, we'll write it here. But that could also go, and squash. Cantaloupe could almost go under like the peach color, but I wrote it down. Okay, let's see. You're gone, Janet. Where are you going? Mango. Oh, y'all need to make sure and do Janet's 3-month scavenger hunt challenge that she talked about on New Year's Eve. Her last video. She'll probably talk about it again today. You are streaming today, aren't you, Janet? Tabby Cat. Janet's scavenger hunt. You watch it later and do your notes. Okay, that's good. A peach, Rebecca, I did under a peach color. But it could be, they have variations. They have variations of color. Peach to cream, Bell pepper. Yeah, there are bell peppers that are this color. Also, I wrote bell pepper, I think, under the green and the yellow too. And the red. I wrote pepper under there. Okay, let's see. All right. Lots going on. Okay. All right, Janet. Yeah, I know Janet's helping one of her neighbors, so she may or may not stream today. Let us know, Janet. Cheese, Oh, I don't know. Is cheese this color? I would write cheese under yellow. Let's put cheese over here. This would be like the sliced cheese, that you buy the craft slices. Not real cheese. All right, moving on. We're going to move on now because I want to get through this because I want to get to the other books. Okay, under red. Here's what I have under red. And if y'all I'll go back and review the chat later. Okay, here's what we got under red: apple, cherries, red peppers, tomato, red wagon, tulip, rose, poppy, a heart, ladybug, strawberry, and a cardinal bird. Okay, we're on red now. Spray tans. Oh, the orange. Okay, I got y'all. The pet spray on tans, orange. Okay, blood and lipstick. Okay, fire truck. Good one, Peggy. I gotta say, Peggy, I'm loving those comic books. Fire truck. Okay, what else? Stop sign. Red carpet. Thank you, Noodle. Red carpet. Let's see. Watermelon. That could go under a couple different colors as well, because it's kind of like a pinky red. Rudolph's nose. Good one, Rachel. Rudolph. Nose. Traffic light. Teacher's pen. Oh my gosh. I used to, when I went back to school in my 30s, when I went back to college in my 30s, I would help all the younger kids, like the 18, 19-year-olds, with their writing papers, editing them. And I'd get out a red pen and they would appreciate it too. But I mean, because I read so much and I've read so much my whole life that I can usually spot bad grammar and things like that. So I would help them with their writing, and they tried to help me with my algebra. Geometry, love geometry, got geometry. I did get red wagon 3G, Brenda. But algebra, it just nobody could explain it to me. The young people, their way of explaining to me how to get through algebra, just memorize the formulas. That's all you have to do, memorize the formulas. But what do they mean? Like, it doesn't matter what they mean. Just memorize the formulas. Well, see, that wasn't good enough for me. I got through it, but I still don't understand algebra. Geometry makes sense. Algebra, not so much. But anyway, speaking of red pens. Okay. All right, moving on. Canadian flag. Good, Rachel. Canadian flag. All right, moving on. We're moving on to the next color. The next color has something written on. Oh, and I have cranberries over here too. Let's see. All right, purple. And this can be all shades of purple because I did a lighter purple, a red, violet purple. So I did a few different shades of purple. So just purple in general. Grapes, pomegranate, a pansy flower, eggplant, iris flower, berries, and a plum. Okay, go. I know, memorizing those formulas. Oh, orchid, wine. I said blueberries. I said berries. She spins Juanita. We'll go with just that. Tulips. Yeah, the tulips come in every color. We could do tulips in every color, I think. I think they even have black. Yeah, they do. They have black tulips. Yeah, see, I know Barney and things like that, but I don't want to do characters. Y'all write it down if you want. Hydrangeas, but I don't really want to do in my year of colors. I don't want to do characters. Hydrangeas, amethyst, which is my birthstone. Let's see. Sunset. Yeah, that could be a lot of colors. Purple long bean. Okay. I don't know if I've ever eaten a purple long bean. I think I can picture one in my head. I think I got lilac and pansy and iris. I got all that. Okay, one more, two more. If anybody thinks of anything else, we're gonna move on. I want to keep moving here. Keep it going. I got eggplant, C and P. Eggplant, got eggplant. All right. Cabbage, that's a good one, Molly. Purple cabbage. Yeah, I don't really want to do things like mountains, seas, ocean, ponds. I don't want to do scenes because that encompasses a lot of colors. I'm trying to be very specific. A betta fish. Okay. Um, I got blackberries. I think I got berries. Yeah, I got berries. Okay, I got plum. All right, purple onion. I didn't have that one, Amy. Good one. Purple onion. All right, moving on. We're going on. Moving on. Okay, so the next color I've some written down for is pink. All right, pink. Carnation, flamingo, eraser, shells, pig, frosting, and cotton candy. Okay. There we go. I got carnation, flamingo, eraser, shells, pig, frosting, and cotton candy. Yeah, roses. And that's the thing. Roses and tulips, they could really go on every page. Radish, I don't know if radishes, I guess I could be considered pink. They're kind of pink and red. I'll write it down because I didn't write it down on the red. So I'll write it here, Juanita. Cherry blossom, good one. That's a good one. Cherry blossom, peeps. Yeah, see, I did chicks on yellow because I didn't want to do peeps. I'm trying not to do, what do you call it? Pepto Bismol. I'm trying not to do too much commercial things. Magnolia. I thought magnolias were white. I think magnolias are white. Post-it note. Yeah, if I do a post-it note one, Rachel, I think I'll do that under yellow. Tina's now naming wines. The Pink Panther. Yeah, see, yeah, good one, Christopher. But I'm trying to stay away from commercial characters like SpongeBob for yellow, that's kind of thing. Pink Cadillac. Okay, azaleas. Yeah, azaleas is a good one. Okay. All right. Yeah, and there's ribbons for every color. So again, the yellow ribbon, the pink, yeah. Starfish. Okay, I had shells under the peach here, but I'll write that here, starfish. All right, we're going to move on. Moving on. Stargazer Lily. Yeah, okay. You see, y'all are good y'all have ideas. Oh, bubblegum. That's a good one, Molly. So when I tell y'all to do this kind of thing, try to pink grapefruit, Peggy. Yeah. Try to think of as many as you can without looking it up. I mean, because you could probably Google and find all kinds of things. Don't do that. Try to think of as many things as in your Christopher. I'm not gonna write that down, Christopher. Jessica, I did frosting. So the frosting, like a cupcake, like or on a donut, the frosting pink. All right, we're moving on, Christopher. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Christopher. Okay, we're going into let's go to lime green. I think I have lime green. Well, I kind of have a light green. All right, so here's some light green. It could be olive, olive to light green. So I have olives, bugs, avocado, of course, any kind of plants, seaweed, asparagus, alligator, frog, leaves, and cactus. Okay. Olive green colors. And because I do have dark green too. So let's do this will be light green. Then we have dark green. Oh, and here I have lime green over here too. So we'll do both of these. Then I have lettuce, pear, tree frog, leaf. Can't read that. What is that? I don't even know what that is. Oh, grapes, green grapes, pepper, kiwi, seaweed, which I have in both places, lizard, parakeet, apple, celery, cucumber. So yeah, I got the bell pepper, Marguerite. That's Beth. Beth, did you have a good Happy New Year? That is a good one though, Marguerite. Oh my gosh, you guys, so funny. Oh, a praying mantis is good. I said bugs, but that's kind of more specific. I'll write down a praying mantis. I can't write down every single bug that's green, because there's a lot of them. Slime, cabbage, yeah, cabbage. I might have cabbage under the dark green, but it should probably be under this kind of olive green. Okay. Grass. Yeah, I think I have plants. So, but I'll write it down here too. And I have trees. I got broccoli. I got broccoli somewhere. I think I have broccolis on the dark green. Yeah, let me go over here to the dark green. Let's just do all the greens at once. Where's my dark green? I have a dark green here somewhere. What did I do with the dark green? It's right in here, I think. Here we go. All right. So then here's my 3 greens. Let me read the dark greens. Leaves, plants, a parrot, broccoli, avocado, trees, pickles, peas, bug, snake, ivy, a shamrock, and lizard. So, yeah. Holly. Yeah, Molly, I got pickle. Yeah. I got kiwi here somewhere. Yeah, I got kiwi. See, I got a lot of greens, olive, dark green, and light green. Green glass. Yeah, that can be anything. And hibiscus, by the way, a lily pond. That's good. And again, that could probably go over here. A lily pad. Yeah, little lily pad in the pond. Cucumber. I think I got cucumber somewhere. I think. I thought I got cucumber somewhere. I thought I did. Yeah, I got it here. It could go over here in the dark too because the outside is dark. A leprechaun. That's good, R. Leprechaun. Leek. That's a good one. And that might be over here. Every time I see the word leek, I think of that uh, art book, Christian, what's his name? I'll have to find that. Let me make a note here. Christian. He's passed away, but all his work has humor in it. I'll have to find that. Okay, a pistachio. Let's see. 7-Up. See, that's too commercial again, Ashley. I'm trying not to do too much commercial thing. All right, so I think an emerald, that would be good. I'm trying to not do commercial things. Or not much anyway. Try not to. All right, 4-leaf clover. I think I got that. Oh, I got shamrock. I got a shamrock. All right. So we're moving on. Okay, so there's our greens. And I'll go back. I did get trees, Mary. All right, so now I'm going to skip over the teal color. I think I wrote sea glass on one of them. And let's go into the blues. Yeah, see on this light blue. If you want to think of something for the light blue, I got praying mantis, Riri. I did get lime, sister. Who else? All right, so now we're going to go on to light blue. I got a parakeet and sea glass. Okay. Hi, Karen Merritt. We're doing colors, things that are different colors for our color collection. Year O color. Year of color. And I'm going to have to glue these down because they're not going to hold up for a year, these stickers. This is a shiny, and the stickers are going to want to, because I'm tough on my books, but I'll glue them down. So it's my year of color. Okay, light blue. Clouds. No, I would put that as white. White or, gray. The sky would be blue. A baby booty. Okay, baby booty. We'll write down baby booty. We could have wrote that on the pink one too. A highlighter, yeah, Amy, that's good because that is a same thing for yellow. I wrote down. I'm starting to write down Amy. Write down Amy. Highlighter, yellow, orange. You know those highlighters come in a lot of colors. Yeah, sky. All right, fish. Um, blue jay eggs. Yeah, and there's a robin eggs. Robin eggs. Okay, now we're going to move on to the darker blue, which I have more things over here. Let's see, where did I write them down? Somewhere. Somewhere I have blue, darker blue, where I wrote things down, I thought. Did I skip blue? I don't think so. Here it is. Okay, so in the dark blue, blue jay, bluebird, different kinds of fish, butterfly, different kind of flowers, and berries. Okay, dark blue. Yeah. Yeah, that light blue could be Tiffany, but I'm trying to stay away from commercial. Beth. She's got a lot of commercial in her head there. She can think of something for every a commercial something. Uh, yeah, of course, eyes. Hi, Arlene. We'll do blue eyes. We'll do blue eyes. Like, well, should I just write down Frank Sinatra or something? Yeah, ocean. But I'm trying not to do too much scenery either because sceneries have tons of color in them, right? Jeans, Holly. That's a good one. Jeans. Blue crab. Is a blue crab this dark, Nicole? I'll write it down because it doesn't have to be under this exact color. Okay. Sapphire. I hope y'all go back and write yours down too. Peacock. A peacock is more the teal color, isn't it? And then, well, it's got a lot of colors. It goes from like this color to this color. So a peacock is a lot of colors. Yeah, I did write down fish, Kathy Arbor. And good morning, by the way. And hi, Molly. Toilet bowl cleaner. I don't know if I want to draw that. I'd have to, again, that would get commercial. Blue cheese glass. Yeah, I got glass, blue glass on the light one. Okay. Yeah, mountains. I don't want to do because that would have grass and trees, and I'm trying to keep it more specific, Christopher. More specific. Earth. Yeah, from the sky, from the space, right, Sandy? All right, we're going to move on. I'll get through this so we can go on to our other books. All right, next we got, because we're going to get into some animals here, and y'all are going to have tons of those. All right, so I think the next one is gray. Okay, so gray. Well, I put everything. There's dark gray and light gray. I just put it all right here. Okay, so here we go. Whale, seal, mouse, feather, owl, armadillo, bird, fish, and that's just general, all fish that happen to be gray. Cat, rhino, wolf, fox, and bunny. Snow leopard I have under white. I put the snow leopard under white, Tina. I did write that down. Same thing for a dove. We'll put the dove. I didn't write it down, but that would be under the white. Dove. I'll put that over here. Okay, because I have shark. Okay, shark. I got rabbit. I said bunny. Elephant. Goose. Possum. Parrot. A gray parrot. I'll just write down. I have birds. So any kind of birds. Concrete. That's a good one. Jessica. Concrete. Yeah, I'm not doing any metallics. We'll leave the metallics to Mary. Rocks. Yeah, rocks and stones. I got armadillo, Beth. I got armadillo. Yeah, I'm not going to do any metallics. If I do that, I'll do that later. Right now, I'm leaving all the metallics to Mary. She started her book out with gold. She started hers out with yeah, clouds. We could do some gray clouds. I think I put that under white as well. I did, yeah, I think I put fog under white. I got seal, ash. Okay. Hamster. Are hamsters gray or brown, Amy? I guess they could be both, right? Okay. Yeah, I got seal, dolphin. I got, oh, I didn't get a hippo. I got a rhino. Okay, hippo. Good one, Jennifer. Okay, Kalura. Have a colorful day, Kalura. Have a colorful day. Yeah, headstones. Okay, what else? A koala. Um, your Hamsey. Oh, Amy goes, my Hamsey is gray. Where'd it go? It's cute. uh, kangaroo. Are kangaroos gray or brown? I think kangaroos are brown, aren't they? All right, we're moving on. We're moving on. Okay, because we got more animals. We got a lot of brown animals too. Okay, so let's see what I got here. And I did black and white, so like zebra. Okay, so and dominoes. So I did black. If something is black and white, I put it on this page. Okay, or black. Okay, so like zebra, domino, ink, bear, a black bear, spiders, bugs, blackbird, raven, crow, and bat. Yeah, I got bat. Oh, but a cat too. A cat can go on here too. I put white cats because I got two of them. Licorice, that's a good one. Licorice, Raquel. Okay, licorice, piano keys. Piano. Checkerboard. A cauldron. I'll just write pot and pans. I got a cat. Yeah, see, I want to do night sky, playing cards, dice. That's a good one. See, also yin and yang. Okay. Soot. I could also write smoke, but smoke could go under gray as well. Black Panther. Pepper. Oh, okay. Yeah, like salt and pepper, Jerry. I don't know if I want to do that one. I mean, I'm thinking of drawing it. Yeah, skunk. That's a good one. Skunk. Raccoon. That could go under gray, or I'll write it here because I didn't write it under gray. Raccoon. Panda. That's another one that's black and white. Top hat. Yeah, Bishop, I don't really want to try to draw that. Lemur. I should have got lemur, Nana. That's one of my favorites. I should have got a lemur, right? I got dogs. I'm pretty sure. Did I get dog? I thought I did. I'll write it again because I got cat and dog. Okay. All right. We're going to move on. Okay. I'll go back and read some more of y'all's comments later. Okay. So now we're into browns. All right. Here's some of the browns. And again, I've got different shades of tan and it's golden brown. So just brown in general. Okay. Beaver, deer, cow, dog, monkey, bunny, violin, leather, wood, and furniture. Okay. And so when I say leather, that could be a boots, coat, anything leather. So, okay. So we got rabbit. Yeah, I said violin, so that kind of covers. I'll just consider that like musical instruments. Horse. Trying to keep it kind of general, like a doe is a deer, you know. Okay, eyes. Yeah, stones and rocks. Oh, a potato. That's a good one. Potato. Book. Yeah, see that book would kind of go under leather, right? Mud. Cowboy hat. Yeah. I could probably go under leather as well, probably. Well, I don't know. It's felt. I think it's felt. Mushroom. Yeah, I'll put it here. I also have that under tan color. Mushrooms. Squirrel. Pipe. Muddy dog. Kathy. Kathy, how would you know about that? Kathy Arbor. Muddy dog. Yeah, well, fur is all of these, Linda. Any of these animals that have fur. Coffee. That's a good one. Rust. That would probably go under like more red. Okay. All right, moving on. I'm not writing that down, sister. Bread. I'm not writing that down, sister. Chocolate. There we go. You guys are so funny. If y'all don't see if y'all don't see the chat, then oh my gosh. Okay, so all right, that we're gonna move on from brown to I think I only have like one or two things left here. I think I have like a peach color. Oh, here, see, I have kind of a rusty brownish red. And I have acorn, deer, camel, coconut, nuts, and gingerbread. So think of like a gingerbread color, kind of a gingerbread color. Yeah, that leather, anything leather, horse saddle, that kind of stuff. Boots, you know. So, okay, this is kind of like a camel color. Nuts, acorns, horse, that kind of color. We're almost done. A penny. Well, a penny's kind of copper, but this is kind of a copper color. But I'm not doing any metallics yet anyway. Yeah, rust. Okay, we'll do rust under this one. Oh, coyote. Tiger. Yeah, tigers kind of fits under this color, doesn't it? A bell. I don't know. A bell could be gray. A bell could be, that would go like under a metal. That would be under metal. Yeah, the stone amber. Amber stone. Sweet potato. That's a good one, Raquel. Sweet potato. That could also kind of go under orange. I got fox. Did I get fox? I think I got it on the other one. Yeah, but this can like a red fox or a red panda would kind of be at this color, right? A red fox and red panda. A pumpkin I put under orange. I already put pumpkin under orange. Got tiger. Amy. Oh, a red squirrel. That's a good one. You guys are funny. Okay. All right. Hot dog. Oh, okay. I'll put it under this one. Although it's probably more under the red category, but I'll put it on here. A basketball. I put basketball under orange. Okay. Thank you, Tina. Thank you so much. Uh Janet's last can of paint, Dan. All right, we're gonna move on. I think I just have a couple left. Peach, I think. So I have peach, shells, crab and lobster, and apricot. Kind of these kind of shell color, peachy shell color. Um so like shells, crab, salmon. That's a good one, Tina. Salmon. Coral. Good one, Linda. Good one. Coral. Coral and salmon. Yeah. Thank you, Tina and Nanamo. Y'all are on it. You're on it. Flowers. I don't know. What flower? What flower, Nanamo? Red snapper. Yeah, a cactus flower. That would be a good one. Flames. The cover of your Bible, Rachel, is this color. Oh, you're cute, Rachel. Clownfish. I put clownfish under orange, Jerry. I put that under orange. Rose. I already put rose under red, yellow, and pink. So, Devin. See, I know what y'all did over the holidays. I got salmon. Y'all putting your cocktails down. All right, next I think I got left is white. Oh, let's see. I have mushrooms and shells under this kind of peach kind of a fleshy color. And then the last one I got is white. All right, so here's what I have under white. All right, y'all pay attention. So if there's anything, y'all drank over the holidays, didn't you? Okay, cloud, swan, bubbles, foam, dandelion. You know the little one that you blow and they go everywhere. Polar bear, fox, snow tiger, chicken, rabbit, sheep, owl, teeth, bones, cat, and dove. Axolotl, yeah, that would go under this color, wouldn't it? Axolotl, good one. Oh, I spelt it wrong, but okay. The Yeti. Daisy, that's a good one. Daisy. I guess there's some horses, although they're kind of dappled gray. They're really not white, but got Daisy. Seagull. Yeah, I got seagull and dove, so we'll just consider that with birds. A stork. Okay, stork. Because there's probably a lot of white birds. Snow. Okay. Oh, let's see. Flower. Water lily. Socks. I kind of like that, Linda. Socks. Tidy whities. No, I'm not writing that down. Milk. Although Janet would. Janet would write it down. Aspirin, marshmallow. Mink. Eggs. Oh, eggs is a good one. Toothpaste. Gonna pass on the toothpaste. Star. Gonna pass on that. Hi, Jeff Potts. Happy New Year. Snowflake. I like snowflake. We wrote down snow, but snowflake, you can do lots of things with snowflakes. Baseball. I got bunny, I think. Yeah, I got rabbit. Baseball. A house. Okay. All right. I think we're good. Sugar cubes. All right. We're going to stop. All right. I'm going to stop now. If y'all continue your own list. All right. I think that's it. All right. So again, if y'all, I got to glue that down. If y'all missed the beginning or just came in, I'm showing my 3 different books that I'm doing my year of color. And I went through a composition book and I just craft painted, filled it up. Now there's 100 pages there's 100 pages in a comp book normally, in your standard size comp book, 100 pages. So it took me a couple, 2-3 hours to do this. White picket fence is good. But this is going to be a way to collect information, sketches, doodles. You'll see as we go through the year. I also, everything that we just called off, which I forgot to write down, egg yolk. I forgot to write down egg yolk on yellow. Let me go back because yellow's right here. Let me write down egg yolk. So I made little cards as well. Now I didn't make as many as we just wrote down, of course, and all the ones y'all called off, I didn't probably write down either. So I made these little cards. Remember a couple weeks ago when I cleaned out all my art cards, ATCs, Inchies, and all the cards that I had? Well, I took a stack of them and I put colors on them and wrote down words on them, right? So what I want to do with this, I didn't jumble them up yet. I didn't jumble them up, but one of the things I want to do is take these and I'll put them in a bag, big Ziploc bag or something, and mix them all up. So right now they're all in order because I just kind of wanted to show them to you, right? Whoops, some of them, I don't know what way they're going here. They're probably all different ways. So I wrote down all the things that we just talked about. You can do that too, make little cards if you want to make your own prompt color cards. And y'all know how we'll do different lists, like people, place, and things. And under people will be anything living, places, anything from a schoolhouse to Paris. And then things are inanimate objects. And we'll make lists and lists and lists, and we have tons of lists. And then what we'll do is we'll pick randomly from those lists and recombine things. So for instance, now we have them in color. So let's just say we took a pineapple. I'm going to randomly pick here. A blue jay. So let's just say we have a blue jay and a pineapple and gingerbread. All right, so let's say you had those three colors and those three words: gingerbread, blue jay, and pineapple. Now, try to think and sketch things out. You can sketch it in here. You can sketch it on just a piece of scratch paper. But a gingerbread, like a little gingerbread boy, a blue jay, and pineapple. How could you combine those to either make them a story, recombine them? Maybe you could have a blue jay that has pineapple feathers, or maybe the pineapple has blue jay feathers coming off of it, or the gingerbread boy has blue jay feathers, and maybe he lives in a pineapple under the sea. So, in other words, you're going to not just recombine the words, but you're going to recombine the colors. Okay. So you're going to use the three colors and the three, and you can use more too. Three is a good thing to kind of get your imagination going. Hi, Julie Topaz. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Happy New Year. Rachel I don't know why, Rachel, but all right. So let's pick three other ones. Okay. So now, and again, I'm gonna mix all these up. Heart and alligator and a mushroom. Okay, so now you have like a peachy color mushroom, a green alligator, and a red heart. Now, how would you recombine those to either make a story, anything creative that you do, whether it's an illustration, something funny, a character? You could make a talking alligator that goes around giving out hearts. There's just so much things. You just have to use your imagination. But this is prompts and ideas for you to get started on that, right? I don't know if I have a Ziploc bag up here. I'll just put them back in the rubber bands for now. But I'll put these all in, and I'll probably make more, but and you can make your own stack as well. Make you a stack and of different I just went around them with the super tip. You can go around with a paint, a marker, anything you want, and just to have the colors on them, just have the colors on them. And then right in the middle with the Sharpie, what it is, and then make your own grab bag of prompts. Okay. See, look at you. Dorothy has an alligator eating hash browns. Gets a fatty heart. All right, so there's this is going to be our little prompt thing, and I'll probably make some more. I made a stack of them, but I'll probably make some more and put them in a baggie, in a big Ziploc bag, shake it up so we can pull three at a time and think of ideas and stuff to do with color. Okay, so there's that. All right, so now we went through, this is bugging me. These two these two stickers do not want to stick, so I'm going to put it down there with a little bit of Eileen's tacky. All right. And the other thing too, and we've done this before, for names of colors, if you can't think of names of colors, either get paint chips. Don't go crazy at your hardware store and get every one, but you could go through and write down the names. You don't have to collect every single chip, but go through, if you know, like you don't have anything else to do, take your little notebook and write down a lot of the different names, or just go on one of the paint store uh, sites and write down the names of the colors of their paints, right? Or get out your own paints, your watercolors, or your color pencils. Write down your markers, anything that you have that has a lot of color names. Make you a list. Make a list of all the color names. Okay, color names. I gotta make sure to make a note of that too, so I can remind y'all and remind myself. Okay. All right, so that is this one for the. We're going to do more work in this throughout the year, but I just wanted y'all to maybe start this if you have, and you don't have to have every. You just have your simple basic colors is all you really have to do. Like you don't have to have an olive green, to do lettuce. You can do it on any green you want. All right, so get you some ideas, and if you have more ideas, make you a list. Okay. Poster. Rachel, make you a list. Okay. Make you a list of some of the things we're talking about. Put it in your Society of Idea Collectors or your color book. Okay. Again, we did this on Friday. We did the yellow. We used yellow for the 2022 intro to, and this is my little mini collage book. Again, I could pull out my mini magazine collage book or any kind of, you can use anything. It doesn't have to be this. You can put this stuff in a comp book. This is just a mini comp book. Okay. Which, by the way, I'm going to, Hubster would say, I'm going to go ahead and give away 2 more of the mini comp books today. I gave away 3 on Friday, and I'm going to the post office tomorrow. So the ones that I gave away on Friday, everything's closed over the weekend. And I'll give away 2 more today, and we will, so I can get them all in the mail tomorrow. Okay. I'll do 1 international and 1 US. And so we'll do a giveaway here in a little bit. Let's see. Who else am I missing? The mini comic books, Kathy Berg, I got at during the school supply season in July, before school started this last July, and I got them at Walmart. They're a Pin and Gear brand, which is like, I think that's a Walmart brand, Pin and Gear. Maybe it's other places too. That's just where I see it. But that's the only place I've seen them, and they don't have them anymore. But they had stacks of them. Like I think there's 6 in a stack for $5. You buy them in like 6 in a stack. So I still have some more left, and so I sent a couple to Janet, and I've given away a few. So I'm going to go ahead and give away 2 more today. Okay. All right. So I've already started using this as a little collage book a while back. So I did put 21 to 22 on here, and it wasn't based on a color. Although look, this one's kind of red and pink. This one's kind of, because you all know when I do my collages, I usually do 3 colors with an accessory color or 2, but I usually stick to like 3 colors. You could cut them in half, but just like the magazines that I've cut in half, I don't cut them that neatly. If you're going to cut them in half, see if your UPS store or your office supply store will cut them in half for you. They'll be much neater, and you don't have to get out your metal ruler and X-Acto knife and slice. It's just better if you can have them cut for you. Okay. If you want to cut one in half. So this is some other collages that I already started and we're working on in this little book already. But because I hadn't done that much in it, I just said, well, I'm going to go ahead and use this as my color collage book as well this year, because no sense in starting a new one when I've already got one going. So like this one, haven't got much going on that. This one could be under blue, but I'm trying to do some collages that are just based on one main color. Yeah, and for purses and shoes. Yes, Rachel, it's got accessories. Oh, okay. So Kathy Cole Coffee. Oh, Kathy Coffee Mug. What a cute name. Oh my gosh, Kathy Coffee Mug. Said they're on Amazon. Amazon, the both Pin and Gear and the Packin ones. Okay, thank you, thank you, Katie. Katie Coffee Mug. Thank you, Katie. So yeah, so I already have some collages that I've done in this little mini book, and then here's the one that we did yellow on Friday, which, by the way, when I glued this down, I put a bend in it. Look, I glued down a fold, so it's kind of got a little bit of offness to it, but that's okay. I was in a hurry on Friday. I was trying to get 3 books shown in 2 hours, And so that's all I've got done in here. But this will be, I'll put on here like collage. I'll use these same stickers or something, put collage, color of collage on this one. So those are those 2 books, okay? The composition book for sketching, drawing, collecting. We'll do projects in this throughout the year. And then if you want to do collage, if you don't want to do collage, that's fine too. I'm showing you the 3 ways I'm doing color this year. You can do whichever ones or any combination that you want to do. All right. So in this one, this is my Travelers. I call it my Travelers. It's not the official Travelers. And I do have this one needs to be shoved back in there because I have 9 books in here. And with four strings in this one, and it's just a leather journal. You can get these on Amazon, all different kinds. Travelers is the famous one. I have some of those as well, but these booklets in this one, these inserts are 8 1/4 by 4. Let's see, do I have it on one of them? Let me just measure. It's 8 1/4 by. So if you get this, and make sure if you get one of these books, there's 2 different sizes. As the Travelers, I think, is 4 by 8. This one is 8 1/4 by 5, I think. I think this one's 8 1/4 by 5, if I'm not mistaken. 5 and maybe 5 1/4. Wait, let me get the right side of my ruler here. And you can also get these booklets. Now this one, this is the sticker out of that sticker book. It didn't come like this. I think it's 5 1/4. Yeah, so this is 8 1/4 by 5 1/4. These inserts here. Okay. Hi, Lady Jan. That's not a tome. I like my chunky journals. Then I also have using this one. I've been using this one throughout last year as well. This is a Travelers. This one is the 4, and I think this is 4 1/4 by 8, 8 by 4 1/4. I think this is your standard Travelers insert size, and it's thinner than this one, which is 5 1/4. You see the difference in the size there. They're both about the same height. This one's a little 1/4 inch higher, but the wider ones. Okay, so you can see how much wider this one is. Okay, so when you buy the inserts, make sure that whatever size it is going to fit. Like this book right here, I could use this size in this if I didn't have it so chunky, because it wouldn't be so. It would flatten out more, right? And you could get a different size in here. But so there's that one. Okay. So anyway, and Colleen wanted to see, then I'll show this, how to put multiple books. And there's lots of videos out there on this. Let me zoom in some. I'm kind of far away. That might be too close. Well, it'll be okay. And by the way, look at my nails. I did all kinds of colorful nails. It's my year of color. My year O color. Nobody noticed my nails. I didn't see anybody say anything, but I did. My year of color. Okay, so Colleen, are you here? Let's make sure she's here. I don't want to show this. I was going to do it because she asked, but if she's not here, then I won't. I won't do it right now. I'll just show the book. Sip of juice, Rachel. I know what to do with the Rachel ruler. So you behave. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so what you do, Colleen, is you have to have these extra bands. Okay, let me just take this out. Okay, so you get these extra, you buy these separate. Do you have any of these? You can also just use, if you don't have the official journal bands, you can just use the elastic that you get in the jewelry department at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. The elastic, it's just as long as it's elastic, right? I wouldn't use rubber bands because they don't hold up, but you can use rubber bands. Okay, so you get one of these. Let me just take it all apart here. These, okay, see these? Okay, this planet came out of my sticker book. This book right here, out of the John Darien book. Look, here it is. Here, there's a sticker in there, and I took it out and put it on the cover. Okay. All right, so these. All right, so you take one of these and you put it in the middle. And you find the middle of the other one. Okay. Find the middle. All right. And you put them together with the band. All right. So you see how you have them banded together. So, and you can do this with as many as you want. Then you get the band that's already in the book and you put the both under here. So instead of having one book on the band that comes in the book, now you got two, right? And actually, if you want, you could use the middle. You can use the middle of it and put another one. You could actually put three, or you could actually put more, but it's going to start getting wonky in the spine, like mine does. But you can actually put another set under here, right? All you have to do is just connect them with one of the bands, and then you can put them on another band, and then you still have that band in the middle if you want to add another two, right? That's all it is. That's all it is. And then however many you can shove in there. This particular cover has 4 as it is. It has 4 strings in it, and a lot of these books only have 2. So if you put 2 together and 2 together, then you can use both the strings, and then you still have that middle string that you could add 2 more. So you can get a lot with just 2 strings. 2-string journal, you can get a lot of mileage out of that. So that's all it is. And you can buy those online if you want the official ones off of Amazon. Look under Traveler's Notebook accessories, Colleen, or anybody. And then it'll show you other brands too. You don't have to get the Travelers ones, but there's and you can again go to the jewelry department of Michael's or Hobby Lobby and get the colorful ones. They come in bright colors, glittery ones, the elastics, right? So, all right. So now let's go over to I'm going to pull this one out. So you can, and the thing is then you can take them out. Now, this one's connected to this one, so I don't want to lose where I connected that. So what I'm going to do is, and I have a little, you can use a folded piece of paper to keep track of. If you got this many and then you want to keep track of where it goes, just put a Post-it note around the string so you don't lose the exact spot you want it to go back in. All right, well, real quick, let me go ahead and show you what I got done in this so far. Again, I've got different projects going in different ones. This one is my nature looking kind of decoration with word themes. Word themes is in this first one. I've got different things going on in the different books. I've got a space one. I got a space one going. I have a this one was, I got some doodles and some things going in that one. Then I got in this one. Look, here's where I'm doing some of my more colorful little things that I got in here. Like this is from my the color book that Xandra sent me and the postcards that came with it. So I made a little pocket and I have those in there. This is going to have more like, things like this in it, which a lot of this kind of thing I have in that pink Travelers as well. Then I have a calendar back here, which I don't use a lot of calendar, but I got one back here. And then this one is just a note book that Annie sent me that I just have tucked in the back with my pin loop on it. So if I just want to take a quick note, nothing has to do with anything, just like instead of a Post-it note, I can put it in here. So that's what I have in here. All right, so let's go back to the front here. I'll show you. Do you do lectures? No, Kitty Jen, I stream every Monday and Wednesday, 8:30 Eastern. Monday and Wednesday, 8:30 Eastern until, I'm done before 12. I try to get done before 12, unless we got something that's going to take a little longer, something I'll go on. Janet streams at 1 Eastern after me, about an hour after I'm done. Janet comes on. I try to get done by 12. So most of the time I'm done by 11:30. But yeah, 8:30 every Monday and Wednesday. I used to stream Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I cut back to just Monday and Wednesday a couple years ago. So yeah, not every day. This takes up enough of my time. Hi, Lady Jan. Michaels has rubber necklaces and dollar store eyeglass stretchy. I got some of those. Wait, you talking about? But I'm not sure if these are the exact ones you're talking about, Jan. I have some of these I'm going to use for bracelets, but I'm not sure how much pull you could do on these without them pulling apart. You talking about these, Lady Jan? I don't know how much I trust them to hold. I'm wondering how much pull you could get on them before they snap. I'm not sure. Let me get them here. See, they're made for necklaces, but anyway, yeah. These are also in the jewelry. These were in the jewelry department at Michael's. But the ones I'm talking about that you get it in the jewelry department are this here. They come on cards. Hang on. These right here, because they're thin. This is, they're real sturdy, and they have some that are sparkly, metallic, and they're real, they're elastic cord. You can use this as well. Okay, and this over in the beading departments. So, okay, either one, any of those will work. You could use rubber bands in a pinch, but rubber bands do dry out, and after a couple years they'd break. You'd have to change them out. All right, so let me go ahead and let's see here. Let me turn my. There we go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and flip through this first section. And oh, thank you, Kitty Jen. Thanks for being here. So these are just started. Like this one, I'm going to do some things on joy. I like to do backgrounds, have them ready for when I want to add something else to them. A lot of people like to do like I use Job's journals. If y'all don't follow Job's journal, he's really fun. And he does more of a diary, right? So he'll do it like, every day in December he did one, and I don't know how often he does them, but he'll do that day, right? He'll do that day. So if you're more into a diary type thing, then you'll probably want to do a complete one from start to finish for that day. Put your ticket stub where you went to see Spider-Man or whatever it is you did that day. I don't do diary stuff. I do more just collecting words and quotes and definitions and things like that. I have my own other kind of faith journal where I just write, and there's nothing, not even stickers in that. It's just writing. So I have a whole nother, and that's just my private world. I'm not sharing all that with y'all on stream. There's nothing in it but writing. So there's nothing to really see. I mean, I can show you the covers and the dividers, but it's just writing, And so I don't do that in these. These are more my, art journals and sketchbooks and I don't do planners. So let's see. Oh, well, good. Keep a note. But we call it a Society of Idea Collectors, Kitty Jen. If you go under my Society of Idea Collector playlist and also under my community tab under the video, you're going to find lots of other ideas for collecting ideas. I'm all about collected ideas and giving you guys inspiration and ideas, and then what you do with it, take it and run with it, make new things, combine new things, get ideas, because that's what, for me, is all about encouragement and inspiration. I know I say it all the time, I'm not a teacher, I'm not doing tutorials. I'm showing you a lot of things and how I do things, but I don't do step by steps. I've done a couple, but it's just not my thing. I don't do tutorials, right? And everything I do on my channel is free. I don't have any secret. It's all out there. Okay, it's all out there. Just saying. All right, so I'm going to flip through this, and you can see, I've gone through this and shown, here's one that I did have some words and thoughts and writing on them. I only have a couple. I did a little bit more on the color when we get to this little insert here in a minute, but I just wanted to kind of show you what I'm doing in this book. Thank you, Tina. Tina put the Society Idea Collector playlist up there. Thank you, Tina. So I love this quote, and I have it, I keep it on my, right under my computer. Thoughts are seeds. You choose what to grow. Thoughts are seeds. You choose what to grow. I love that quote. So I like quotes. I like words. I like definitions. So that's kind of what this booklet is. Okay. And so you can see where I've started different things, and that's as far as I got. I can keep adding and adding to it. I can add as much things as I want to them. I'm ready to put a word here and go for it, right? So just different little snippets with a lot of negative space. I want a lot of negative space in these books, in this year, this travelers. I don't know what to call it. It's not a Midori. It's not a official travelers. It's just a journal, with inserts, an insert journal. So you can see where I've started here. Then over here, I've got categories of coffee. Okay, that's starting to pull up there. It's a sticker. I didn't stick it down. So let me just put a little bit of glue right there. Make that sticker stick. So these are little coffee stickers. So I'm going to write different categories of coffee. So I'll write about that. So my area that's negative space is where I'm using, hang on, my portable little thing here that I take from room to room. Let me find my fountain pen. Hang on, it's in here. Because I was just using it. There it is. So I've been using in this book this fountain pen because it writes so small. See how little that is? See how little that is? It's like a needled nose. It's so fine. Okay. I really like the vintage style myself. Kind of looks like my pages. See, and I normally, y'all know, I normally do this kind of, when I'm putting down things, it's like collage and paint and a lot of mixed media. Okay. A lot of a matte medium, wet paint, a lot of mixed media and paint, right? With the matte medium to glue everything down. Whereas in this, I'm doing a lot of negative space. Bye, Devin. And I'm writing with this fountain pen because it's so small. but it's not too much more smaller, than my Sharpie pen, the Sharpie pen, or your fine liner type pens. Same kind of, but this is just so pleasant to write with. Ask Janet how pleasant, how pleasant these fountain pens are to write. And this is the, let me get the exact carbon. Let me get the exact name. It's really hard to read. The carbon ink pen, platinum. Platinum carbon ink pen made in Japan. And you can get these on Jet Pens. Jet Pens is awesome. Okay. And then this ink right here, carbon ink. So that's what I've been using to write in here. And you'll see, because I've done some more writing in the colors here in a minute. Let me just continue to flip through. I don't see any questions or anything. Is Robert? Did I miss something on Janet saying something about Robert? Update and try and get him into. Okay, is his back still bothering him, Janet? She said she's gonna try to get him at urgent care. Okay, keep me posted, Janet. Upster had to go to urgent care probably about a year ago, I think it was now, for his back. His back went out. He could not walk. I mean, like barely walk for about 2 weeks. I don't know if y'all ever had your back go out. Oh my gosh, it's miserable. All right, let me keep flipping through. Keep me updated, Janet. So as you can see, I've just got little things here and there. Thank you, Rebecca. I'm going to do on sound and harmonics. So I just stamped. These are the stamped out letters from this set here. This set of letters that look like old typewriter keys. Rachel? It does, Colleen. I know. So that's these. I'll show you if y'all want to see my alphabet stamps. If you want to see them, I'll drag them out. So I started writing little notes like echo, reverberate, frequency, vibration, sound, resonate. So I'm going to do some more on this. I know it is. It's horrible. One time, this was years ago. It was probably I was in my 20s, and I threw my back out. And my neighbor, who also had a bad back down the street, she told Hubster, "I know you got to go to work." And this was when he was in the military. "I'll come down and stay with her." So I'm laying on the floor, and Hubster's had it so bad too, where he's laid out on the floor. You cannot move. And so anyway, I said, "Well, before you leave, bring me a cup of coffee." What was I thinking? How was I going to have to get up and run to the bathroom? I'm laying on the floor, drinking coffee. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I haven't had my back go out like that for a while. I've pinched it. And the thing is usually when it happens, if you just bend over, you bend over wrong. Mine went out one time just bending over, picking up a pencil. I wasn't picking up anything heavy or anything. But I don't know. I don't want to get on. Let's don't get off on all our back issues. We can do it. I know. Oh my gosh. All right. So let me just keep flipping through here and I'll show you this. Then I'll show you the color one, the main one that we're going to do today. There's a little fish. I think I want to do something on different kind of fish. Like ocean fish versus saltwater fish versus freshwater fish, and so anyway, again, I just got some backgrounds in here started, right? Some are a little further along, and then if I pick a word I want to do something with, then I will elaborate on that word with small writing. Xandra sent me this tag in one of my orders, and I love that. So some washi tape, stickers, faux ephemera. And then here the word is idea. So I'll probably put something about the Society of Idea Collectors up here. I got this little light bulb there. And then I wrote down here any conception existing in the mind as a result of mental understanding, awareness, or activity. So a little definition of idea. So some of them I'm doing a little cursive, some I'm writing more straight up and down, which is my normal writing is really straight up and down. But sometimes it just looks pretty to have cursive. And washi tapes and faux ephemera, old book page, stickers, masking tape. So, yeah. And then this is my science. Remember what I said earlier about if you can't question something, if you cannot question something, then it's propaganda. But anyway, so I wrote, at what point did science become all about suppressing questions? So I did a science page there. And then got a pink page going. I don't know what the word will be yet, but I have these ready. And this one's kind of similar. Got a couple of those. And so, and then I have a few little cards and words and definitions just stuck in there. I'll probably put something pretty in there eventually, but right now I'm trying to keep it like practical and using it. So anyway, that's so far. And then now let's go over to the little insert that I'm doing for colors. Okay. So, I just put I had the different stickers. I didn't have a red dot, and I had these just different sizes, but I didn't care. I just wanted to put the main thing to be colors, my year of color. And this will go in this book with my other things that I'm doing. But this whole one is going to be on colors. Maybe I'll do a page. Oh, yeah, the color pages are really different. Yeah, they are, Colleen. All right, so maybe we'll do another page. I've got 3 or 4 done or in process of work. And the thing is, you can always add to it. You can continuously add. If you run out of space, make a tip in, right? So that you can add more. But look at all the negative space I still have to write in or add something else to. So here's my yellow one. And what I did is in this book right here, the history of Crayola crayons, I went in and they have some things on each of the colors. And I love this. I'm going to put this somewhere. I'm not sure where, but I'm going to put this quote in there somewhere. The smell of Crayola crayons is one of the top 20 most recognizable to American adults. It's so true, right? You know the smell of crayons. I don't know if Preppy Crafty Girl's still here. I know I've shown this every time we talk about crayons. I pull this out. Preppy Crafty Girl Jonna made this for me years ago. A travel emergency crayon sniff box. I love this. And you gotta, you just can't resist. You can't resist sniffing it. So anyway, I love that. And then on the yellow, there was one quote. There was something that they said on yellow specifically, and I think I wrote it down, but let's see. Where is it? There's the yellow. There's orange. Where's it? Yellow. Here we go. So it's broke out by the different colors with information about the pigments and stuff. So I wrote something down. Oh, I wrote this down here. And I did put notes from Crayola, a visual biography of the world's most famous crayon. I wrote the name of the book up there. I wrote this in there. Yellow in the form of yellow ochre is one of the oldest pigments harvested from the earth. So I wrote that down in there as well. And also some of the other information on yellow. Where is it? Here. So every color has a little history of the color. And so I wrote that yellow is a primary color. In Japan, yellow is the color of courage. In Egypt, it's the color of mourning. in the English language is a synonym for cowardness, but it also can be the color of sunshine and happiness. Yellow in the form of yellow ochre is one of the oldest pigments harvested from the earth. So I'm just writing little notes about the colors. I just thought that would be so fun, right? So this is my yellow page, and I've got enough for 2 pages of each color. So I got this one, and I can make another yellow page. I got 2 pages for each color, and that's all that I had room for in this little booklet. Of course, you can always make another booklet, can't you? So there's my yellow page. And then let's go over to orange page. And again, it's not finished. I can add some more things, but I got it started, right? What size is this one? What size is this booklet? I think it's 8 1/4 by 5 1/4. Well, let me measure again. Everybody, let me get my metal ruler because then I can see it better than the clear one. Okay, it's 5 1/4 by 8 1/4. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 5 1/4 by 8 1/4. But your standard traveler's inserts are 4 1/4 by 8. I think 4. 4 1/4. So this is just wider and maybe a 1/4 inch taller. And you can get these booklets in what do you call it? Hobby Lobby. This is a Master's Touch one, which is a Hobby Lobby brand. You can get these at Hobby Lobby. Okay. All right. So here's my orange one, and I took notes from the orange page. Where's the orange page? I took some notes off the orange page here and wrote them around just different places. And then I stamped the word orange with my alphabet stamps. Okay, like orange is the only color in the spectrum named after an actual object. Orange is the color of, it goes this way, the royal family in the Netherlands. It's a sacred color in Hinduism. It's the color of the robes of some Buddhist sects, sects. Don't anybody get excited. And it was biblically associated with saints. And then I wrote over here that the crocoite crystals are used to make chrome orange, the first synthetic orange pigment, introduced by French chemist Nicolas Louis Vogel. Oh, well, anyway, I wrote his name down. I can't say it. In 1809, chrome orange was commonly used by the Impressionists. So just little things like that, because it's just fun to have a little collecting of color. So if you're collecting your colors, remember, it's all about my year of 3 ways of collecting color. This way, the collage way, and the painty and drawing way. And so I thought, well, I need to write down some information on the colors. I also want to do more research on the different pigments and where they come from. I'm not sure how many, more like that information right there. I really love that kind of information. So again, I've got postage stamps, stickers, a definition of orange, some striped paper, stickers. These are those little dots of color, the crayon, a ticket, but a lot of negative space. So the negative space is where I do the writing, and the writing still looks like negative space. If I filled this whole thing up with writing, it still looks like negative space because that's just where I'm doing the writing. All right. So then the next one I did was red. And I started this one on Friday, I think, and didn't finish or didn't get very far, but I worked on it some more. It's not done. None of them are, I would say, done. Yellow is probably the most done, but so they had this little postage with the car, vintage car, the mushrooms, geraniums. This is a piece of washi tape, sticker, and then these little cats are off of a big poster of these little cats with their sushi. And then these are little cherries that I cut out, so they look like they're holding these little cherries. And again, I wrote the book that I got the information from. Natural red oxides usually contain the mineral hematite, one of the oldest pigments known to man. An artificial version of red oxide is also available, known as Mars red. And I thought something really interesting out of the red in the book, which I may or may not write all this down, but I'm going to read this to you because I thought this was real interesting. Along with black, red also played a critical role in the origin story of Binny, and Smith, the Crayola people. I'm not sure if it's Binney. I'm not sure if how you pronounce it. While on the road selling their products, C. Harold Smith traveled to Newcastle, England, where he secured the American rights to a new line of red oxide, pigments made from iron, aka rust. Edwin was quite taken with the color possibility these oxides presented and formulated some paints with them. The paints were inexpensive and helped seal wood well because the iron oxide acts as a natural protectant. Farmers across America began using Binney and Smith's red oxide paint in their barns to protect the wood from weather damage and extend the life of the structures. Natural red oxides usually contain the mineral hematite, which is one of the oldest pigments. This is what I wrote, known to man. An artificial version of red oxide is also available and is known as Mars red. It can be tricky to find a deep, rich red in art supplies, particularly watercolors, but crayons don't seem to have that problem. So I just think this is fascinating. Don't y'all think this is interesting? So you like the cats? Love the red cats. Well, Kitty Jen, you're new, and I've never sent you. I don't think I've ever sent you any Happy Mail. Send me your address. I'm going to do a giveaway here in a minute too. But regardless of the, here's my email address. I don't share your address with anybody. There's my email address. I have some more cats. Hang on. Let me pull them out here. I'll cut you. These are poster-sized sheets of paper that you get at like Paperia. What is that? Paperia? Paper Source store. And this is a whole poster. And it's kind of like a clothy. It kind of feels like cottony. And this is where I got them. So I'll send you a couple cats, and whoever wins the composition books, when I give the composition books away. Now, I didn't put any in the ones that the people won on Friday. I didn't send y'all any of the cats because I already got them. They're already ready to go. They're already in their envelopes, ready for me to mail. So I'm not gonna reopen them. But I'll send you a couple cats. Okay. Let me write that down. Kitty Jen. Kitty Jen send cats. Cat paper. Okay. All right. So I will, here, I'll cut you off a chunk. Cut you off a chunk there, Kitty Jen. There you go. And then whoever, I'm going to do 2 more giveaway. Hang on. Let me grab a couple more. I might have to open this pack up here. Hang on. Hang on. Let me get a couple more pin and gear out. Oh, come back here. Let me get this plastic off. There we go. All right. So I'll give away 2 more of these. I gave some away on Friday's show. All right, so let's cut this down here. Cut this in here. And it's like cottony, right? It's like handmade. It's like a cottony handmade paper. These papers are like $6 each. Yeah, $6.99. $6.99 for the sheet. So I'll put 1 in each. I'll have to fold it a little though, because these fit perfectly in a, I don't know what the number size envelope is, but I'll get them over here. Let me would fit perfectly in these. These envelopes. So I'm going to give away two. And I tape them up really well. So I'll give one to US and one international because I'm going to the post office tomorrow. So if you win one of these, make sure you send me your address today or they won't go out tomorrow if you don't. All right, so we're going to do two giveaways here. In just a minute, let me finish showing this book, then we'll do these giveaways, okay? All right, so here's my red page. Oh, I'm sure I'm missing a lot of. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's what they are. Okay, thank you, Julie Topaz. Thank you. That's what the cats are. The paper is from Paper Source. It's up in Atlanta. Well, it's up close to where Denise lives. I think it's a Paper Source. I think that's the name of the store. I don't have it in front of me. But paper, where they sell paper, stationery and paper. I think it's called Paper Source. I'm pretty sure. Paper Source. Okay. And they sell all kinds of posters. I mean, let me see here. These are the newest ones I got. I wasn't going to pull these out, but I will show them to you. These are the newest ones I got. I guess maybe I think it was Cameron's birthday. We went up there. So that would have been the end of September. So these are the ones that I got. And they're poster size. I'm not going to unroll the whole thing. I got the mariachi band. I got the surfers. And you can see where I've cut some off. I got this one right here. And this is like a mulberry paper. And then this is one of those cottony ones, the elephants. And then I got some rainbows and stars with the pink on gold. And I got this gold. I should send Mary some of this, shouldn't I? I should, because Mary's doing a gold book. This one is, you can't really cut. I mean, you can cut around, but I'm just going to cut a chunk off this. We'll cut this off and send it to Mary for being hosting the stream-a-thon. See, like this one was, I don't even know. Yeah, I think they're all about $6.95. See, it's mulberry paper. They were all about $6.95 a sheet. So we'll send this one to Mary Altier because she's doing a book in gold. Her color for right now is gold. So, well, she's always liked gold, but we'll send it. My Travelers, the notebook or the inserts? The brown Traveler. It's not an official Travelers. Okay, so let's set that aside. It holds the 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. I'll measure it in a little bit. Here's the table of elements. I love this, but I don't have a place to hang it because right now I have the system of color chart on one closet door, and then I have the brain, parts of the brain on the other one. And I'll have literally my whole art room is wall-to-wall shelves. Bookshelves all the way around the room. I have no wall space. So I got that one. And then I got this kind of tealy one, this blue butterfly one. So those are all the colors that I got. Let's put the cats back in here. So, and I just keep these rolled up under my table here where all my other papers are with the rubber band. Thank you, Tina. Okay, so let's put this back under. I have a spot back under the table here. All right. So we'll do our giveaway here in just a minute. So this was the red. And again, I wrote about the red oxide, the name of the book where I got the information from. And I still have all this negative space. So then this is one that I'm working on that y'all haven't seen any yet because I worked on this one over the last couple days. And it's the purple. I haven't written any information on it. So let's see what, there's pink. Here's purples. So this is the next information that I want to write down. So here's my purple page. I did some little pieces of the Sari silk. And it's Selena. I couldn't remember her name the other day. Now I can't remember the name of her shop. Amore Fabrique. Amore Fabrique is the name of her, where she sells the fabrics, swatches and things from India. And I couldn't think of her name. I knew it started with an S. On Friday, I was got so many things in my mind on Friday, trying to show y'all those 3 books in 2 hours. Selena's name just totally went out of my head. But Selena at Amore Fabriques is where I buy these little fabrics. They're the same ones where I buy the swatches to make the prayer pouches from. And so I thought this was really pretty. Okay, Kitty Jen, I'll get it out to you tomorrow. So I put a couple of the swatches of fabric. This is a washi tape here that I got. I think that's from the washi tape store. I think that's from the washi tape shop. This one. And then of course Paper Game Co. has beautiful ones too. So it's got gold on it. The cranes. So I put a couple pieces of washi tape in here. These are some rub-ons. That's a rub-on. Those little dots are little rub-on berries. These are those little fake, little fabric plastic flowers you get at Hobby Lobby in a pack. And these are postage stamps that had purple in them. This is a Paper Game Co. sticker. Can't really see it very well. It's really big, but I put it as a background there. You can see there's like a Art Nouveau kind of fairy looking design on the purple. And I stamped out the word purple with purple ink. This is a rub-on. This is one of the Paper Game Co. I'm pretty sure Paper Game Co. Faux postage, Japanese stamp there. Rub-on. So, and now, and this is just a piece of a ruler out of a faux ephemera pack, probably Tim Holtz. And then I'll probably go down this way and write all the information on purple right down there. And I don't use a ruler, and I don't, I guess I could run out of room. If I run out of room, I'll just bend around and go around the corner. But I'm just writing small. I'm just writing small. Like, let's go back to the orange one here. Say, I'm just writing small, and if I run out of room, I'll just move it over to here. Go this way. I go this way. I'm just filling it in, right? So anyway, the purple is as far as I got. So I still have pink, three shades of green, three shades of blue, gray, black and white, and then that's as far as it'll that's all that'll fit. But there's 2 sheets for each one. So like I have 2 sheets for purple. So there's room for 2 purple sheets, 2 orange, just room for 2 of each in one of these little inserts. Hi, Edgy. How you doing? So any questions on these real quick before we do the giveaway? On how I'm doing these. And again, this is a sticker out of this book, the John Darien sticker book. It's a sticker out of this book, and put it on the cover. This insert is from Hobby Lobby, Master's Touch brand. I think it comes 3 in a pack. I think these come. Hi, Diane. Thank you for the book. I haven't shown it yet, Diane. This has come. I think these are 3 in a pack. I'm pretty sure. And if it's because it is a Master's Touch brand, they go on sale 50% off every 3rd week. And the same thing for the Paper Studio brand at Hobby Lobby. They alternate between going on sale 50% off. So if you want to get some of these, wait till they're 50% off. Instead of paying $9 for 3, you can get, $4.50 or whatever for 3. And they, they just hold quite a bit. They just hold quite a bit. So do y'all have any questions? Let's see, I'm seeing, put it in caps. Yeah, and make sure you have live chat clicked at the top. Otherwise, you may not even see that you put in a number, but we'll see it because we're on live chat. But make sure you have live chat selected. And I'm going to bring up random.org. Let me find, I took the phone in the other room because my family was texting each other. Hang on. Okay, let me go over to random.org. Okay, so don't do anything yet. Let me give you all the rules. It's just Janet's still here. I don't know how long she's going to be here because she's going to take Robert to urgent care for his back. All right, so here's how it works. When I type in go, you're going to put in a number between 1 and 100. One number only. One number only. Between 1 and 100. We're going to do USA. We're going to do two different ones. This is for USA, and then we'll do a separate one for international. Okay. All right, we'll do two separate ones. And it's one of the comp books. It's just one of the little half comp books with some of the little cats in there. All right, so when I type in go, one number only between 1 and 100. First person closest without going over. Okay, first person. Let's do USA first. Okay, remember, let me click on my line here. Thank you, Tina. One number only, first person closest without going over. Okay? One number only. USA only. All right, go. I put in a go. Oh, and I got to get that other book out to show you the art book that I'm talking about with the leaks. I love that. Okay, I'll pull that out next. All right, so everybody get your number in. One number only. It's the first person. So it's the first person closest without going over. Okay? And while you're doing that, I'll show Cameron's painting again that he did for his BFF. And hang on. It's probably about, it's big, it's a big canvas. He did a big canvas. It's an acrylic painting that he did of their wedding. And they were really out there on those rocks. It's from a real photograph. And so I just thought he did such a good job on that painting. Anyway, thought I'd just shout out my grandson. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go. First person closest to 51 without going over. 51 without going over. US only. This one. We're going to do a separate one for international. That way both sides of the world can win something. Okay, so let's see. Let me scroll back closest to 50. It's either 51 on the nose, 51 or below, the closest to 51. I see 52. Oh, it looks like Judy 333. Judy 333 had 51. Okay, so Judy 333. Send me your address, Judy. I don't think I have it. I think you've moved since the last time I got your address. Because Judy 333 is different from jewelry by Judy. There's two different Judys. Okay, so Judy, send me your address. Here's my email, just to make sure I have your current address. Okay. All right. So Judy, and I'm going to get these in the mail tomorrow because I have the other ones to send out as well. All right, so there's that. And I got the thing for Mary here, the paper for Kitty Jen. Let's put that over here. I already have all the other ones packaged up. All right, now we're going to do the same thing for international. Between 1 and 1, wait till I type and go. 1 and 100, one number only. International only. Okay. And there we go. Okay, international only between 1 and 100, generating a new number. Okay, generating a new number. Let's put that in there. Here come my cats. Use my tissue papers. Let's put those back in this bag. Use that. Okay, get your numbers in. All right, I'm going to count down. Get them in. Get them in, people. All right, let's don't get on the book, baby. Let's don't get on the book. Okay, get them in. I see you. I know you want up here. Let's not get on the giveaways. All right, let's move that out of the way. All right, I'm going to count down. Get them in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yes, Rachel Cloud. 2, 1. All right, here we go. International. That was a USA. Let's do the international, and the number is 70. First person closest to 70 without going over. 70. Let me scroll back. Let's see what I see. And I wait for my mods, and everybody usually helps confirm. 70 without going over. I see a 64. I see a 64. Who was 64? Where did I see it? Maseki was 64. Did anybody get closer than Maseki? Looks like Maseki. Okay, Maseki's in the Netherlands. And she won. So Maseki, you're going to get one of those comp books. And I will send these out tomorrow. I'll get them packaged up and ready to go. What do I do with the other one? Where did it go? Oh, here they are. Okay. All right. So congratulations, Maseki. My cat's up here determined to be up here. Okay. So congratulations, Maseki. And yeah. So thanks. That's for y'all playing along today. My cat's shaking the camera. I mean, right over here, rubbing up against my markers and making the making the camera shake. Blaming the cat. All right. Okay. Thank you, Judy. Thank you. I'll send that out tomorrow. All right. Let's see. Got that. I got the. Oh, I wanted to show you that book. Hang on. Let me go get it. Put the crayons away here. I need to go downstairs. The one Diane Packer Dye sent me is downstairs. Have to go down there and get that. So I'll take a break and go run and get that in a minute. But I wanted to show you this, and I've shown this many times. Let's back up. But I really just wanted to show you this one part. Every time I see the word leak, I always and I don't know where it is in the book. But I love this. Is The Art of James Christensen. He's passed away here a few years ago. And A Journey of the Imagination. I love this book. I think it came out in the 90s. Let me see when it came out. But I bought it the day it came out, I think. So he does a lot. Look at this. Oh, stunning work. Where's the intro page? It might be in the back. Oh, here we go. Came out in... I'll find it. 1994. And thank you, Rachel. And let me read the table of contents to you. This is a little off topic from our color, but we're not going to only do just color the whole year. We're going to do other things too. Books and who knows what. So there's this introduction, and then setting sail, why knots, what knots, and square knots. Cerebral navigation, history, mystery, and everyday life. On watch, common muse and personal views. Lighter fare, puns, parodies, and alliterations. Fellow travelers, passengers, pilgrims, and poop decks. On course, proven paths and different tacks. The artist, James Christensen, a list of the plates. But it's just so... I'm going to read a little bit of this. Y'all put your night drawers on, as they say in the South. Put your night drawers on. Your nightgown. Your pajamas. And hunker in for a minute, because there's one thing that I wanted to, and I let me just find it. This is why I brought out the book. Now, if I can find it now, and when I get to it, I have murals painted in the other room in my art book room, of these giant. I've Me and Cam painted them in my. We made a whole mural room, and I have them. A couple people that here, APG Jamie's been here. She's seen him in person. Here it is. Look at this right here. You want? Listen to the title. All right. See the picture. Every time we were talking about leaks earlier when we were making a list of things in color. Every time I hear the word leaks, I think of this title. Man taking a leak on a tiled wall for a walk. I'm sorry, that is funny all day. This right here, I have painted. I have this into my art, giant from floor to ceiling. This is painted in my mural room, floor to ceiling. This right here. It's like I don't know how tall, but that's one of the murals that I have. But I love that. Isn't that funny? Am I the only one laughing here? Is my chat stuck? Okay. All right, let me go back and read a little bit here. Your train leaves. Oh, I'm sorry. Your train arrives. Your train arrives at the station. You step onto the platform, carrying a briefcase and a duffel bag. The train swims into motion again, transforming into a school of salmon. Something lurches in your hands. The briefcase has grown turtle legs, and the duffel bag has become a badger. Two short men with boat-shaped hats argue in Latin, their bobbing heads tossing the boats as if in a storm. A woman glides toward you on gossamer wings. She curtsies, raises her wand in a fine flourish, and touches you with a whiff of stardust. The sign on the building says, Imagination Station. That dapper fellow with the impish grin is your tour guide. My name is James Christensen, he says. Welcome to a place just a little left of reality. In this his dream world, is this his dream world or yours? You may never know for certain, because Mr. Christensen has a remarkable gift for provoking each of us to daydream. Looking at his pictures invites us to board the train, yet each of us disembark at our own hometown. He leads us into the enchanted corridor of our collective unconscious. The symbols and images reside deep in all of us, familiar but forgotten, like the faces of the king, queen, and jack in the old deck of cards. And then he goes on to say how he first became acquainted with James Christensen in 1983. And so anyway, but this is a whole book of his artwork. And it's amazing, and it's stunning, and it's imaginative, and it's just so cool. It's one of my favorite art books. One of my favorite art books. And it was sad when he passed away it was a few years ago. I'm not sure exactly, but it's just all amazing. I won't go through the whole book, but I have this right here is painted from floor to ceiling. Well, actually, I have a brick wall painted from about maybe 2-3 feet up from the floor to about 3 feet, and then this is up from there to the ceiling. This right here. And I did do a painting on a canvas of one of these as well. That's in that room too. It's my mural room, but it's kind of like an ode to James Christensen because I love his work. It's just stunning, just stunning. So I have a boat, a huge boat. Lots of, and some of these images. I have the dog hanging from the moon. I have this guy right here. I think there's a bigger picture of it. This guy here hanging from the moon. I have a dog in the moon. This one right here. I have this painted on the mural. But Cameron and I did them. And he was little. I mean, he was like 3, and he was helping me paint these. Look at this. Sometimes the spirit touches us through our weakness. I love that. He has a lot of the hunchback as a symbol in here. A lot of symbology. 7 symbols here. This one I love. I think, is this the one I have I didn't know. It's not, doesn't have a cat. I have a painting. Let me go. I'll go grab the painting of the one I did. It's kind of a slim down version of his. He has more things in his. All right, baby, gonna have to get down. Get down. So this is an acrylic painting that I did based off of his. I did this in 2003, so it's almost 20 years old. This one's almost 20 years old, but can't get it in there anymore. So, but he has a few versions of the little troll on the. I have quite a few of these. This one here. See, he has more things in his little land, but I painted the guy here with the paintbrush on the little island. But I scaled down the island so I could get him in there. So did a little bit different, but I really liked him. But I just love this book so much. There's the guy. I love that. Man taking a leak on a tiled wall for a walk. That's just too funny all day. And again, that's one I have painted a mural of. A lot of fish. There's a lot of symbology to this, even back from the days of old paintings. There's a lot of symbology that does actually have meaning. If you study symbology in painting, look at this guy there. Isn't that amazing? So anyway, that is The Art of James Christensen, A Journey of the Imagination. So, all right. Let me keep rolling here. Oh, I wanted to get that pen. Let me take a quick break, and then I'll go get that book. I don't know if Packer Die is still here. Then we'll maybe work on a page for a few minutes. All right. I'll BRB, and I hope the cat's right. I'm going to close the door because I don't know where they are. Okay, so Packer Die sent me this book because I can use it for space, outer space things. And it's a book of pollen. And it's just got all different close-ups of pollen, which can be so outer space. And look at the flowers. I don't know if she's still here or not. There she is. And So just all different. This will be awesome for collaging, won't it, guys? So I will use this for collage. I will definitely use it for collage. Look at the yellow. See, like when we do the green, you know, the different colors in the collage book. We can use some of these. So yeah, so thank you, Packer Die, for the Book of Pollen. Hang on, let me put this painting away before the cats go through it. Hang on. It sits up on a high shelf so they don't mess with it. But if it's sitting here on the floor, they will. Okay. So thank you, Packer Die. So here's purple. And again, I haven't really read what I want to write on here, but all my writing's done with the fountain pen. Let's see what it says. Purple is one of the rarest colors in nature. Historically, it was one of the most expensive colors to manufacture, and that's why, like, only, you know, kings and queens could have it. Tyrian, Tyrian, purple. Perhaps the first purple dye was made from the shells of sea snails found in the Mediterranean Sea. Dogs were used to help hunt for the snails. It took 12,000 of them to create 1.5 grams of dye, enough to color fabric the size of a full-size bed sheet. It thus became known as the color of royalty because only emperors, kings, and very privileged individuals could afford anything dyed purple. We have yet to shed this cultural symbology. Purple is often thought for nobility. I'd like to know now what they use now. I know a lot of, you know, it's all synthetic and stuff, but I'd like to, I don't know, just know more about, you know, because they're not using snails anymore, you know. They're not using snails anymore. Well, they may, some people may, but I just think it's so interesting, the history of color. And yeah, my Cam and Boo have allergies too. They have to take, you know, allergy meds for it during the seasons. You know, the change of seasons. So anyway, I did my nails today for my year of color. So I won't. It'd be too boring for you to sit here and watch me write this. But I'll show you, like, again, on the ones I have done writing on, what it looks like when I write out some of the descriptions. Did I mean symbolism? Did I mean symbolism for what? You'll have to be more specific, Kathy Carney. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Did I mean symbolism? For what? Yeah, when I was talking about symbolism, I think I said symbolism, didn't I, in Christensen's book? But I'm not sure what you're meaning to now. So here's my yellow. And I have enough for 2 pages. Here's one for orange, and here's another one for orange. So again, I wrote out all the information I wanted off the sheet of the page of orange, and I put the name of the book up there where I got the information. Then the red. I still want to do something else up here. I'm not sure what yet, but I want something else right there. I'm not sure what. But there's my red page, and then again, the purple page is still in flux, which I will put some more. And then, you know, I have pink, 3 shades of green, 3 shades of blue, gray, black, and white. And if y'all missed it, we painted out all the colors to do projects in here throughout the year of color. And then my collage book, we're going to do year, and let me get over. I already had some collages in here before I dedicated this to the colors. So here's the yellow one. We did this one on New Year's Eve. We worked in 3 different books trying to show the 3 different ways I'm going to collect color. And if y'all want to go along with it, if you missed the beginning of the show today, we made lists of things of colors. If you'll be coloring any Kirby. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it. I don't know what I'll be coloring in what books. I don't have I didn't plan to. I don't have a plan to, but if there's something you'd like me to color in a Kirby book, let me know. I can't promise you. I still have to do collages. I still have about 5 people left to do collages for, that they sent me little snippets of things to make a collage for them out of just, an 8x10 collage with snippets of stuff they've sent, which when I said to send me stuff, I told y'all I don't know when it'll be. That we'll get to it, but I still have your little packs of stuff to do collage for those. And I do want to continue to do color book pages, but I don't know what we'll do or when or what. I'm working. Well, I can't show you the one I did Xandra. It's packed up, ready to go. So it's on my Instagram. The last big page we did was the mermaid for Xandra. So here, I'll show you if y'all missed it on my IG. Follow me on IG if you want to see all my finished work. Let me go over there. So here's the one we did for Xandra with pan pastels. Here's a close-up of it. We did this one, was it last week or the week before? Well, I think it was the beginning of last week. So we did this one with pan pastels and color pencil, and it's packaged up, ready to go to Z. So anyway, Lizzie, let me know if there's a page in Kirby. Have you looked at my color book playlist? Because I may have already colored the one you want seen done. The one you want seen done. I might have already colored it. I have over 450 coloring videos. So this is the one we did in yellow. And again, I already had started this book earlier July, when I got this little mini book. I think that's when I started these collages back in July and maybe August. And then we did a few here. This one's in just some stuff glued down. And then, so I'm just using this little book to do some little collages in. Here's one more that's finished. A little lady's going through the portal there. And it's all painted in the collage. So that's why I wanted to have separate books, because I'm not painting in this. I'm not painting in this book. Okay, there's no paint matte medium in here. And this goes back in here. No paint in here. So, but I still have to paint. Y'all know I gotta paint. I have to paint. Hi, Janice. And then here's the one we did on Friday. So yellow. And again, I'm going to just do different colors, yellow, orange, red, different colors. And then we're going to do other projects in our comp book. And if you do make one of these, remember there's 100 pages in your standard composition books. And so I think it took me, I would say probably about 3 hours to do this. But I had my heat gun going too. I was dry. You have to dry every page before you go on to the next one, because they'll stick together. Then you're in trouble, mister. So those, and then again, I'm just taking some notes out of this book from Crayola, the visual biography of the world's most famous crayon. It's just fascinating. I just love things on color. It goes through every color. It tells you the box number that it's in. Burnt sienna is in the box of 48. Things like that. It's just so good. And it's just the whole history and the names of the colors and Mr. Rogers. Look at this. And it's just so cool. I love this book. How they make them, the different years of the different boxes. Here's one back when Rachel was born. No, just kidding. So anyway, I did a little flip through last week, and then we did our color cards, which are going to be our prompt cards for the year. I'm going to make a few more, and that'll be our prompt cards to make things in this book. So yeah. Do y'all have any questions or anything? What do we got? Do you got any questions, or do y'all want to ask me anything before we go? The next year, 1909. Rachel. Well, it might take you 3 days, Tina, but however long it takes, it's not like a race. Do it as you can. And we also went over some supplies, and so if y'all missed the beginning, go back and watch it. I'm looking around. Oh, I was going to show y'all some alphabets. Okay, so alphabet stamps. So these right here, I've got my inks sitting on them, but I've been using them. So I got this little alphabet that's got squares around them. This alphabet here is a little bit larger. And then this one I use a lot, this right here. This alphabet, I use this one a lot. And then I use this one a lot. I use this one a lot that has, it looks like old typewriter keys. Hey, Gary Shipman, Happy New Year to you. We're just talking different colors, art supplies, things we're doing during the coming year. And if y'all don't follow Gary Shipman Art Studio, I'm telling you, you will not find a nicer person. And he'll go, oh, yeah, I'm making him blush, but you will not find a nicer person on a YouTube channel than Gary. I'm being serious. He is the nicest person, and he has amazing art. If y'all, I know I've shown his books that I've backed on Kickstarter and Indiegogo. And I bought his sketchbooks, and Gary's just awesome. Gary's y'all. Let me, you know what? Let me go grab one of Gary's. Let me grab a sketchbook. He's probably already run out the back door. I'm embarrassing him, but maybe he stayed. Maybe he stayed. So first off, I backed Titan Mouse 1 and 2. These are his graphic novels. And so just so you can see some of the quality of his artwork, I'm just going to flip through real quick. So Titan Mouse 1 and 2. And then he made a color book based on, I think I've only colored 1 or 2 out of the book. I should color some more, but he made a color book out of it, out of his graphic novel. Here's one I colored. So there's one I colored in there. And it's just awesome. So if you want to color a graphic novel, Titan Mousemite, just go to Gary's channel and you will find him and all the information. Oh, I got his little stickers. I should put his stickers on one of my books rather than keep them in here. I don't know. I like to keep it with it because I got some art cards. And I've also bought some of Gary's original art. He has art auctions every now and then. And I've bought some of his art, original art as well. And this is what I love this book. I love the somewhat gothic, sometimes ugly sketchbook. And I know y'all if some of y'all followed me enough to know which story I like to read out of Gary's book. This is an original drawing that he did to the backers of the sketch, or people that bought a sketchbook, and he signed this as an original drawing. And it's just amazing. It's just all different kinds of stuff. But I got to read the cereal story, Gary. I got to read the cereal story. Look, Gene Wilder. Here, this one. No, that's not it. Hang on. I have to find the one with I have to find the cereal. Where's the cereal? The movie monsters. He's done so much, but I really want to read the story with the boy with the cereal. I don't think I've passed it up yet. I thought it was toward the front, but I could be wrong. Let me find it. Hang on. Where is it? Gary could probably tell me the page number. Let's see. I think it's toward the front. I really think it's toward the front. Ah, here it is. Okay. Got to read this story. Breakfast with friends. Okay, I got to read this story to y'all. This is a somewhat true story of a boy who just wanted a friend, someone to share breakfast with. One morning when he was, I'm laughing already. One morning when he was almost done eating his breakfast and wishing and hoping for a friend, he looked down to his bowl and thought that his wish had come true. He noticed that there were little bugs climbing out of his bowl. His first thought was maybe the bugs would be his friends. But his dream of having a friend came to an end when he realized that they probably hated him because he'd already drowned and eaten many of them. So if you want to have friends, you should always check the expiration date. I love that, Gary. I just love that so much. So Gary Shipman Art, y'all go over to his YouTube channel, and he does live shows all the time. He draws live all the time. He draws live all the time. Okay, let me show y'all a few of more of my different stamps. So there's that set. Those are the ones I've been using the most. And then I have a few of these. These little alphabets that you used to be able to buy at Michael's for like $1. You used to be able to buy these like $1 at Michael's. I don't know if they still have them anymore. This is the upper and lower case of those typewriter. And then here's some more different ones. And here's some more little tiny ones. So those are some of the little. What are y'all both doing in here? Y'all go find something to do. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. And then I've done a lot of I've carved a lot of stamps sets. I don't know. I think I have 5, or I don't know how many different sets I've carved out of erasers. Here's the whole Hebrew alphabet. Carved the Hebrew alphabet out of the erasers, the magic rub erasers. So I have that set. And what other set do I have sitting right here? Oh, I've got a lot of the acrylic ones that are in sheets like this. I don't use these as much because I like the wooden ones. But I have different ones like this set. And here's the set with the animal alphabet. I got these sets. Those are just kept in page protectors because they're easy to flip, because I like to just flip through. But I have lots of those kind of alphabets. But anyway, so, all right, well, let's see, what else? What else is going on? I'm trying to think. Anything else going on? Y'all got any more questions or anything? Looking around. I think I've covered everything for the day. And I hope y'all have enjoyed starting out our year of color. Yes, Rachel, that was Paula's idea to use those for alphabet stamps. So I'll probably write in the purple. So I got the red, the orange, and the yellow. That's as far as I got. in this book so far. So, okay. I guess I'll head on out. Oh yeah, there's tons, there's hundreds probably of different kind of alphabets. I just pulled the ones that were right handy. Just pulled the ones that were right handy. So, any questions or anything before we go? Otherwise, we'll go. I don't know. I think Janet's not going to stream unless she said something. There's Janet. Janet, are you going to not stream if you're taking Robert to the doctor? I don't want to speak for you. We'll wait a second and see what Janet says before I tell y'all to go to her house at 1. So let's see what she's going to do. And hope y'all enjoyed it. Everybody have a fun, colorful 2022. That's what I'm hoping. Let's see. Did she answer? I'm not going to. Still too much up there. Okay. So Janet's not going to stream today. So we will see you on Wednesday. And y'all work on your color books, Books O Color, and your scavenger hunt. If you signed up to do a scavenger hunt with Janet, that's going to be a fun thing to do for the next 3 months. And hope y'all had fun. All right, guys. Y'all have a blessed day. And we will see you on Wednesday. Bye, guys.